Good morning from Millstown. We have taken over a brand new farm. We've got all of the starting spaces for Millstown, although there are some things that we still need to do, like number one, fill this place up with equipment. We got $1.5 million. We have quite a few fields that are ready to be harvested. However, everything is completely empty, although the previous farmer did leave some stuff in their silos, so we're going to take full advantage of that. One of the worst things about not having any equipment is we are going to have to walk all the way down to the shop. It's not too far, it's just right down here, but yeesh. And here it is. So I've got an idea of some of the equipment that I want to use here, but I don't have a master plan, if you will. Really, the first plan is going to be find a combine harvester. Now, I've gone back and forth between a lot of different pieces of equipment, and I think one of the best ways to get started is going to be with stuff that's similar-ish to what we have for base game. So what I'm going to do is go for this CH770. This is a modified version, so it's DJ Go Ham-esque via 82 Studios. So we're going to go with this, but the header is much different. It's a little bit bigger than what we would be getting for the base game, but this is it. I'm not going with the Crary Wind system, at least for now. I have the 3162 Terraflex Draper 30-foot with that transport kit on it. That is what we want, the transport kit, because we're going to be going all around the map. And here it is. Here is our setup. One of the things that I want to make sure is that the combine harvester can actually handle this header. Now, can it drive it around? Absolutely. Back it up, hook up, grab, and go. That's not the part that I'm worried about. What I'm worried is if this is actually going to be able to hook up and not have any problems with weight. Oh, the front bent down just a little bit there, didn't it? All right, let's drop it down, see how we do. It's fine, actually. No issues whatsoever. Sweet. Right, let's unfold it, drop it here, and we'll pick up our next thing. If we jump into used equipment, we see this, the New Holland T7 HD series. Another actually base game vehicle, not a mod or anything like that, just an absolutely beautiful piece of machinery. Now, this one has quite a few different engine options. However, we have to pay for those, and we did only have $1.5 million to start with, so we need to be careful with how much money we spend. But this, for only $100,000, for a big tractor that we could put 313 horsepower in eventually, not a bad purchase to start with. So let's go and get one of those. There's also another New Holland here as well that's on sale. It's pretty good price, and for upgrading a few of the options, we can actually do pretty well. Honestly, we could save a little bit of money too if we go with the Quickie on the front loader. I don't care about the Quickie. I like the Howard better, but you know what? Let's try something new. So here you go. Here's our utility tractor. Yes, I did throw weights on it because we're going to be running a front loader. So here's tractors to start with. We could get more, and we probably will, but let's just check this out. Also, I'm trying something new. We're going with a Continental tire setup on everything. We got it on the combine harvester, now on both of the tractors. Let's jump in the little guy right here. Super excited for this, by the way. I've wanted an excuse to drive this for so long, and I finally have an excuse to drive it. Check it out, even first person. Oh, I love that so much. I did go with the smallest front loader. I figured that would be good. However, it doesn't go all the way down to the ground. I think we're gonna have to swap the front loader on this. So the previous one required 60 horsepower, and this one requires 80, and we have 70. And it still doesn't go all the way down to the ground. Oh, that's so irritating. But it's a little bit lower than the other one, so I don't know, I may just stick with it. Let's try one more, just in case. So we tried the 3, we tried the 4. Now let's try the 5. Is this one going to work? Hey, goes all the way down to the ground perfectly. Yes, all right, so we'll get rid of this. We're probably gonna be using pallet forks more than anything, so figure, why not? We'll go with pallet forks. After looking around to find the perfect auger wagon, I think I've figured it out. It is the 875. Obviously, it is a version that I have put together myself. I don't know. Hey, will this little guy be able to pull it? Probably not. Well, I'll hand it to it. It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be. Grab it. Hey, hey. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, looks ridiculous, but it's working. I'm looking for the perfect baler, and this one seems a little bit ridiculous, although I really want it. Going through, what do we use? Just to go off the beaten path a little bit, we could go with something like this. Lower horsepower requirements. Still don't have enough on the small tractor. We'll probably buy a more medium-sized tractor, maybe a T5 or T6 whenever we're said and done. We got $1 million left, which is great news. We're going to have a lot more after that. I think this is going to be one to go with, at least for now, because it's going to do and make all of the things that we want to, well, do and make. Not really been able to make my mind up on exactly what we're going to use to load the bales yet, because, well, nothing I have installed is really going to work the way that I want it to. So I think from here we need, let's see, we've got tipper. We need a truck and a trailer, and I've got it. We actually went with a Mack setup. This is something that we've used before, but we're really excited to be able to pull this. Please let me have Zabela. What have I done? Oh, I backed up to the wrong part. Yeah, sometimes I am the idiot. There is that. Now, currently we've got a lot of extra money, and this is a really good thing, because if you run out of money, well, you're slam out of luck, and that's not a good thing. One of the things that I really want to do, though, because, is that a hitch? That is a hitch. I would love to be able to get a bale trailer to be able to pull behind this as well, and actually pick the bales up with a semi-trailer. Now, we could do this. There are a couple options for this. Or we could go with something like this, with the auto load, the 50-foot gooseneck transport trailer. I think this is the perfect option, and we'll get a pickup truck to go along with it, and then we'll be good to go. Bam. I thought about going 1982, but we used that one recently. However, the 2022 series with duals, I don't know, looks a little bit weird, so I'm not going to go with this one. I'm sorry, David. After a lot of time trying to figure out exactly what I want, I finally figured out what I want. And to be honest with you, we've got so much extra money. Way too much, almost extra money. So here's what I've gone for. $3,500. Fairly basic, all things considered, but I did go with some big old black wheels. Chromed out black. Looking good. We went with a kind of a matte-ish gray. Look at that truck. That is just a massive machine right there. I wanted to go with something that was just a little bit ridiculous, I think is the word that I would use here. Yeah, man. Grab it and go. This is perfect. Also, we went with a full light package as well, and it looks so good. I think for now, this is a good setup. Hey, what do you think? Is this a good setup? It is a pretty good setup. So now we can finally get to work. We've got harvesting that needs to be done. We can then bale up any of the straw that we get. We can do some carting with a small tractor, and then we could cart the grain away and pick up the bales. But I know what you're saying. You can't have the grain cart like that and the baler on that. Got to switch something up. I agree. Let's get one more tractor. All right. It's a little different. You can see it's a T6 180, and it cost $191,000. This is by far the most expensive tractor we have. It's not even the best one. But it wasn't on sale, and I wanted it. Oh, I had to have it. I'm so sorry. Look at this thing. It looks so cool. I'm digging it. It's going to be great. It's got a bunch of power as well, which is fantastic. And it moves. So let's swap a few things out, because this is going to be a primary for the baler now. This will not be on the baler, and this is certainly not going to be running a grain cart. Man, this is like the loudest tractor in the world. That was the only thing running. Goodness gracious. I don't know what to put on the back of this for now, but you know what? I don't think we're going to put anything back there. We'll just buy what we need when we need it. So this is it. This is our ragtag bunch of, I guess, a New Holland farm, since we've gone that far with it. What do you think? Rockin' and rollin'. All right. Now it's time to get into the field, get harvesting, and get to work. As mentioned, we have a lot of fields to choose from. We've got 37, 15, 18, 56 is our main farm, so don't worry about that. We also have 6 up here, which is a small farm, and 57, which is interesting, and we're probably going to be getting rid of that. There's some good stuff to get rid of there, too. However, we'll have to talk about that a little bit later. I think to start with, why don't we just go ahead and knock out field 6? There's not much over there. I tell you what, the map creator has done a really, really good job of keeping this feeling real and keeping it feeling fun. It's a lot of fun to be able to play on this map. There's quite a few maps that have come out recently that have done really well and been really popular, but this one, for some reason, just something about it. Hey, got that tractor on there. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. So up here on the left, we have our sorghum field. This is probably a field that we are going to be selling. One of the things right off the bat is all of our fields are spread out. So we got a field down here. We got a field right there. We got a field here. I think it's probably going to be beneficial to sell all the fields that are not around the main farm and start putting fields around the main farm. Hopefully there's nobody behind us. All right, now we're good. I'm also realizing there's a farm right here by the sorghum field. Let's drop this off and maybe poke around and see. What do we got over here? So sheep, I believe, here. Now, I think we have to buy this area. Yeah, it's a farm that you have to buy, but I believe we've got some sheep or maybe chickens through there. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember which one that is. We've got a big barn right there. Another big barn over here. Man, oh man, oh man. We've got a silo system and then yet another barn here. Looks like we've got, I don't know if these are animal pens or what, but I guess there's one way to find out, isn't there? Open shed storage. All right, well, that's that. Pigsty, all right. And then sheep barn. All right, well, at least we know what's what. Now, sorghum was added to Farming Simulator 22 as one of the base crops. And I haven't really done a whole lot of sorghum harvesting. So it's nothing any different than anything else. But it is fun to jump in there, get a little bit of harvesting done. This ain't gonna take a long time. Not at all. Especially with this header that we've got on here now. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. There's also a couple of other things that we're gonna need as well. I do know that we're gonna need a baler over there because we will get a little bit of straw. Not much, but a little bit. And we're also gonna need, well, I don't know if there's anything else that we actually need because the next stop after that is the main farm. And we could just dump our crops off at the main farm without having to worry. So everything else can probably just meet us there. Just this, the baler. We'll probably need to bring something to pick the bales up to. I didn't really think about that part. Incoming, boys. Every single light on this thing turned on and just flashing as hard as it can go. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, forgot that this doesn't turn the best. I mean, not the best, it's me. Let's be fair, it's all me. Yeah, I do like this though. If you're ever running this, turn on the beacons. Those are the beacons. They're flashers. That's so cool. All right. It's harvest time. So it's time to talk a little bit about what we are going to be doing with this stuff. Are we going to be, and yes, I know I'm going really, really fast. Let's slow that down, maybe about 12 miles an hour. Is that cool? All right. So it's time to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing with all this. So my game plan is to take everything, all of the fields, get them harvested. That's going to be step number 1. Step number 2 is then going to be, all right, well, let's look at all of the crops that we have because, again, we have crops in our silos. So those numbers are going to go up. I want to take all of that, figure out a game plan of which ones do we keep, which ones do we sell, which ones do we do stuff with. Once we've got all of that figured out, then we can maybe start some productions or something like that and get things rocking and rolling. That is our game plan. And we are not getting as much sorghum as I thought we would. But it's sorghum at the end of the day. I am finding that the header's a little bit heavy. I mean, it works. It works a-okay. However, as you can see, we are bouncing around probably a little bit more than I would like to. Again, it works. It's just a bit much. All right, so there's our first pass around. We're going to run one more, and after that, there's really not much more left to do on this field. Not looking too bad. 2 passes are in the books here, and we've got 10,600 liters. Not bad at all. Also, I realized that we could hire a worker on all sides of this. So guess what I've been doing? You guessed it. Hired a worker, let him go, and then when we get to about right here, slam on the brakes and fire him up. Yeah. And there she is, right there. 13,863 liters. Right on the dot. All right. Now let's get this header trailer unfolded. Header trailer? Header. Let's get it unfolded. We'll head over to the main farm. We will drop off this grain and then get to work on the next field. Now, I know we've got a silo around here somewhere. I could just never remember where it is, even though I've only played on here for about an hour. Where is our silo? It's up here on the left, correct? Hey, right there it is. I don't believe I'm going to be able to do this. So how's about this? How's about we pull this out and we use our tipper for the first time? Here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, bring it over here. Let's unload it up. Dang, ain't much, let's be honest here. Then pull forward and dump it in the silo. Hopefully I've come at this at a right angle so we don't get stuck in here. And unload. Boom, there we go. Cool, all right. Now we've got another field to do, but we have a few things that we need to do. I think what I'm gonna do first is, let's take this, put it over here, and then let's start our combine on the next field. That way we can just work while our worker works. And I will make a reiteration, this is such a cool map. It is done really well. It feels kind of like a base game map, but I think that's a testament to how well it was put together and how simple but effective all of the setups are. It's done really well. I love this map. It is such a cool set. All right, here we go. We've got canola now in front of us. We are going to be running 2 passes around. Let's see, which way? I don't know, it looks like a square. Fine, we'll just start here and we'll run 2 headlands all the way around it and see what kind of trouble we can get into by the end of it all. I will say being able to go quickly and move and have a nice big header on here, I think it's only 9 point something meters, but still it works really well. Having this is definitely gonna kick us off on the right foot. All right. So, speaking of, we have now finished up all the stuff that we need to do. We could jump out of here, and we could find ourselves here with our baler. Now, we're going to be using big bales here, so we want to run 240 centimeter big old bales, and there's going to be a bunch of them. I am used to running, well, let's be real, 20,000 liter or 25,000 liter bales. That's what I'm used to picking up. We're not going to be picking up those bales today. We are going to be doing normal size bales. And I haven't done normal size bales in what feels like forever, because for the past few series, I've used some insane mods and I've loved every minute of it. We're not doing that right now. So back to normal we go for me. I have no idea how many bales we're going to make off of this field. All I know is that I love this chrome baler. I love baling up straw. Yeah, and I love New Hollands that are red. Yeah, the 3 loves of DJ. Still not dropping as many as I thought we would, but that's all right. There we go. All right, 2 passes around. We've got a couple more bits and bobs to run here, and we will drop them down. How many bales have we made already? 4. We have made 4. It's not bad. It's not too bad. We'll probably end up making, I don't know, 6 or 7 off of this field. Last bit, and let's see what our number is. There we go. Turn it off and force unload. There is 6. Sweet. All right, let's get this thing folded up, raised up, and we will make our way over to the main farm because we've got some more baling to do. But we also need to pick these bales up. Now, I hadn't used this guy to do any kind of bale work in a long time. I think the last time I used this specific setup was Ohio? What was that, 2 years ago? Yeah, that was a good ways back. All right, let's throw her into operating position and see if we can get these bales picked up. I'm sure we can just fly through. Hey, all right. Nice and easy. Hopefully this won't cause us too much trouble. I do know that the faster you go and the more bales you got on here, the heavier it gets, because even though they're auto-loaded, it still shows weight on here. These bales are like half the size of this truck. There you go. All right, 6 bales on. Let's pull out in front of this car. They know what they did. Let's get over to the main farm. I actually want to show you how I'm getting over to the main farm as well. So up through here, and then we've got a left here. Just like so. We've got some fill points here for slurry manure, and I believe like what was that, seed, solid fertilizer, lime, something like that. Fly over through this bridge, get a little bit of air, yee, a little bit more air off of it, yee, crank a right, and boom, here to the main farm. Pretty sweet. So let's get this located here. At least for now, we're going to be selling all of the bales. I don't really know what's going to happen. But here is our field. Man, look at this. Dude has done a good job. Already knocked out half of it. And we are going to knock out all of the straw. Let's go, baby. Oh, boy, we're catching up to him. I knew we would do this. Oh, we're missing a bunch of straw. What I'm doing, because you're probably looking at this going, why are you not doing the ends? Well, I didn't want any bales to be out there while the combine's trying to turn around. Oh, don't run into the crop. There we go. Yeah. Also, I reset the bale counter, and we have done 10 bales on this field so far. Oh, make that 11. Dropped it down the floor, made it 11. So at the end of this field, we've got 35,000 liters of canola. Very nice, very nice. All right, we're going to do exactly what we did previously. We're going to drop off the combine and unload it to a tipper. Let's see. Let's flip this. There you go. And get that thing off there. As a matter of fact, you know what? We haven't used our grain cart yet. Let's do that. It's an extra step, but you know what? It's fun. Oh, let's give it a try. Let's get off this field, though. Man, this thing's still over here at the shop. We really need to get some of this stuff together. Also, I love the big duals on here, but I don't know if we're going to... Oh, wow, that was almost close. Let's see. Swing around here. This is such a cool looking setup, though. I gotta hand it to it. What an epic, epic setup. Let's open this thing up. I've got the combine just right around the corner. As a matter of fact, this thing running duals. Kind of want to throw duals on the T7 now. That'd be fun. All right. Swing it under here, and we will pick all of this up. Now, this is a modified version. Most of this stuff has been modified by me or someone else close to me. There we go. Got our 35,000 liters there. And I should have my tipper. There it is. Perfect. Let's swing this bad boy open. See if we can get lined up with the front. And there it is. Absolutely perfect. Oh, I forgot to change the unload speed on this. Yikes. Well, that's all right. There we go. And we'll pull forward and dump it in. I know I'm doing this in a long way around, but it is what it is. It's fine, right? Might as well move this thing over while we're at it. It's the last thing over at the shop. Let's bring this over to the main farm and we'll be good to go. Lastly, for this field anyway, let's go ahead and knock out the rest of these bales because we're going to need to take a lot of our stuff over to the next field because it is quite far away. This is where we're at now, and we're going to need to go all the way over here to 15. It's going to be a trek. Rolling out with the last bales. There we go. Turn it off, kick them out, and let's see what our numbers are. 21. Yes, sir. We still have 3,100 liters in here as well. That's going to be heading to the next field. So, 27 bales in total that we have made so far. Let's pick these up and figure out what we're going to do with them. It's been a while since I've seen how the bales plop onto this trailer, so kind of wanted to bring you guys along for that. I also don't remember how many bales this thing will hold. I think it's 20-some, 24 maybe, something like that. I have no idea. I don't know. Let's find out. Well, it's more than 24. We got 22 on here already. There we go. There's 24. Maybe 6 more? I have no idea. Oh, this trailer's getting heavy though, man, even for this truck. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. This poor truck, man. I am putting it through its paces. We'll just say that. So we're going to be taking these to the Animal Trader Bell Cells, which is going to be right here. Now, this is actually on the way over to field 15, which is why we've gone there. The other option was up here somewhere. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. So what we need to do is head out here on the main road, which I actually don't know how to get out to. Aha! There we go. Go straight across and down. Should be easy enough. This is pretty easy to get in and out of. Quite a few entries and exits. However, driving in there might be a different story. Oh my goodness, there's animals in here and they're moving around. I don't know how they did that, but that's awesome. All right, let's back this thing up. Also, I might end up losing the truck bed. We may reset that over to the main farm. All right, let's bring this in here. We'll unload. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yep. Hey, got it. All right, 37,000 bucks. Not bad. Let's let's lose the truck bed. How's about that? Because one cool thing with this truck is, hey, we got a hitch on the very back, which is awesome. Yeah. Bring it back. This might get rid of some of the craziness that we're seeing between everything. I know it's a wild look, but hey, it works, right? And we've just reset that to the store. Cool. All right. Now we got to figure out how we're going to get over to this new field. And uh-oh, we're good. We're good. Save the game, save the game, save the game, save the game, save the game. We're good. Let's bring you guys along. Let's head over to this new field that we're going to, field 15. Oh yeah, and by the way, some of these fields we're selling. I don't know if I mentioned that beforehand. We are definitely going to be selling some of the fields that we've got up here because I'm not going to drive all around this map just to go harvest fields. It's too much driving. It's a lot of wasted time. Swing it through here. Should be on our left right there, and it is. Good looking field too. All right. Let's pull this across and let's get everything else over here. Well, here we are. I just don't know really where to go or where to start. It's a big old field, man. Looking good. Oh, I had a lot of people behind me. I didn't even look behind me. Now that's funny right there. That is very, very funny. We'll have to be careful because there's a lot of people there. Oh, me, oh my. All right. Let's grab it. Let's unfold everybody and get it started. Double check, make sure that our straw slot's on. Yes, it is. Oh, let's go, baby. Bring it here and hide the worker. Now, this one's going to be pretty simple. We've just got, what, a couple back and forths to run, a couple headlands. As a matter of fact, we'll do our normal thing. We'll go back and forth twice on every side. To be fair, I don't think we're going to have to run 2 passes around this field. I think one is probably going to be good enough. Also, yes, we are booking it because this is a quite a big field. Where are we at? We're way over here. There you go. See, 210,000 for that one, 133. So this is definitely the biggest field that we've got. Now, one of the great things is because we have so much wheat off of this field, and we also have one other field that is all wheat as well. That is going to be a really, really good start to the bakery. Also, with the amount of money that we've got to start, I mean, look how much we have at the end of the field. With how much money we've got, that is going to be very beneficial. Hang on, let me raise that reel up a little bit. There we go. It looks a little bit better. With how much money we can't get it out of my mouth, we are going to be well set to sell all the fields that we're not using. We also have cattle. Yeah, I don't care about that. So we're going to sell those as well. I feel like all I do is just grass and grain crops and cattle and chickens. So we're going to avoid at least 1 or 2 of those things. All right, here it is. We can hire the worker now and be good. I mean, I ain't got to worry about him anymore. 16,000 liters off of 1 pass around. Let's see, what's it showing that's left in here? 95,000 liters left. We're going to need to cart. Let's do something that I have not done in what feels like forever. Let's do a little bit of carting on the go here. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't really needed to. And, well, this is one of those areas of Farming Simulator that I don't really do because I don't have to. Oh, let's see if I can catch up to him, though. Let's see if this tractor's got enough power. Come on, baby, go. Yeah. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Carting on the go. Perfect speed as well. Nice. They had 29,000. They had 10,000 liters already from when we were over here last. Also, this is why I kind of want to get rid of the duels. See how close we are getting right here? Ooh, it's a little bit dangerous, but that's all right. This should be the only time we have to cart for this setup here because there was only, 95,000. Now there's 85,000 liters in the field. We can kick it out from there, and honestly, we could probably take this back to the farm, but I think we're going to bring it over here. Slowly bringing everything back over here because we have everything. I did go in and remodify this trailer a little bit. Beforehand, it was holding, I think it was 200,000 liters. So it was 100 in the front, 100 in the back, but I have modified it since to hold 250 and 250, which should get us through this entire harvest. Fingers crossed. We got one more thing, and that's our baler. Oh, and then the bale trailer as well. Oh, it's already over there. Hey! So, now we get to start doing the baling. I'm going to start right here again. We are not going to be running the outside of the fields, not yet anyway. Everything's going to be right here, right in the middle. See if we can catch up this dude. Let's unhinge it. Full throttle, baby! One thing I am noticing is, it's a little bit bouncy. This one's actually not being bouncy at all. Why is this one not bouncy? Hang on, maybe the next one will be. Here we go. We're getting a little bit of a bounce here going on. There it is. We found the smooth part. It's quite bouncy. Yay, yay! This is why you don't bail at 33 miles an hour. Of course, this would be impossible anyway, but welcome to the channel. We are rocking, baby! Almost done with this field right here. We are just moving and grooving with bales. I totally forgot to reset the bale counter, so I don't know, but we've made 55. We'll probably end up making about 60 bales total. Well, that's gonna drop it all into one place. Oh, come on. Great. What do you expect? It is weird going around and seeing all of those bales on the field. Definitely not something I'm used to. All right. I know unloading into the grain cart from this side's probably gonna be frowned upon. Don't care. Deal with it. Alrighty, I think I could probably knock this out in 2 swipes. There's one. That just about made a bale by itself, didn't it? And boop. Alright. No more than anything else. So, let's finish this up. One big old pass around this field, and then we are all done with this one. And we could finally move on to the next one. Oh, that's a big old bit too. I ain't even gonna worry about it. We're gonna sell this field afterwards anyway. And at it with the end of the field, of course. The one time where I missed both left side and right side. It's not a lot, but you know what? We'll get them up. How many bales have we made total so far? 69. Of course we have. Should be another one to pop out there. There we go. 70 bales. We're at 89% right now. So we've got enough for one more. But I wonder if I could pick up all the little scraps and stuff off this field. I never do that. You know what? Don't worry about it. Let's just get everything situated. Let's get everything moved over to the last field to harvest, which is 37. Down here, looks like we should just be able to take the main road. Yeah, take it down, cut it to the left, and down. Do it. While we're at it, let's just take it down there with the baler. Let's take the baler down first. So, straight across through here. Let's zoom out a little bit as well. See if we can get a nice view of the map and still drive at the same time. You know I'm going to crash, right? Like, we all know what's going to happen here. Somebody's going to crash, and it's going to be me. But I just wanted to give you kind of an overview of just how really cool and nice this map is. It blows my mind that guys could take just nothing, absolutely nothing, a flat area, and create all of this just from their mind and just from ideas. So cool. So cool. Over here is actually the largest farm on the map. I don't know if we'll ever be able to buy this or not. Be cool if we could, but I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. Yay! No jump, unfortunately. All right, so up here's 36, and on the edge of that, right at the top of the screen, is going to be 37. That is the field that we are heading to. Actually, really not a far way away over here, was it? Not at all. Hey, we've got a line ready to go for it, too. We do have bees over here. I think this is something we're probably going to have to delete unless it's bought with farmland. Selling it would be 19,000, not bad. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's get everything else down here. So out of all of that on that field, we ended up getting 94,000 liters. So the idea I had that I would have had to have carted was actually non-existent. We would not have needed to do that. And yes, I am looking at the... Oh boy. We're going to have to change the wheels. I love these big tools so much. They look so good. But there's just no way we're going to be able to run this. Getting all the way down to the bottom, and that'll be our 94-5-ish thousand liters in. Very cool. Let's fix this real quick. Did we have Continental? We did have Continental, and we had a big Continental tire. Look at that. Yeah, chunky boy. You know what? Let's go for it. Big, chunky Continentals. Yeah. There you go. Didn't cost us anything, and now we can get close and not hit anybody. Sweet. All right. Everybody except for the bell trailer needs to be relocated to... Of course, the first thing I do is run over a car with the wheel. Let's get everybody moved over. Goodness. Lastly, let's pick up all of the bells off of this field, and let's see if our new setup, if you want to call it that, without the truck bed, makes this any better. We also may have gone for a truck that's a little bit big. I don't know, you'd probably... Oh, let's go! Yeah! The suspension's so good that the front was still on. That is absolutely insane. We were on three, one, two... Well, I guess we were still on 4 wheels there. We're supposed to be on 6, though. All right, let's see. Can we pick up all of these going slow? Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Let's see how many bells we had off this field, because I have no idea. Well, good news, bad news. Not really bad news. We made it this far, but that's as many bells as this thing holds. Hey, by the way, I figured it out. It holds 30. So that's good. Although we only get about 3/4 of the field, maybe a little bit less than that. So we're going to have to take all these, get them sold, and do it all again. I kind of figured out... Oh, baby! Yeah! I kind of figured out why the truck's being a little yeet. So the rear axle is very, very sturdy. So we picked the heavy-duty version of this. So the rear axle, super duper solid. However, the front axle is very, very wiggly. I think is the word to use there. So even though the rear stays planted, the front does not. So we're still better off than we would be. But even something like this, oh, kind of digs in a little bit. So that's why that's going on there. Yay! Hey! Hey, at least it's fun. Could be worse. It could suck. Still drives fine. It's just probably... I'm going too fast. I know it. You know it. We all know it. All right, back it up. Let's see. There's $33,000 and another 8. So right around 41.5 with everything. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Just for straw? Yeah, it's fantastic. Man, yo. The cars are flying. They're going like 50 miles an hour. That's crazy. All right, let's get the rest of these bells. We'll take them and sell them as well. That way we don't have to sell twice or whatever for the next field. We'll drop them off and be good to go. Also, money's doing great right now. $721,000. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Another 13 bells here, so that gave us a total of 43 bells off of one field. Not bad. And it's incredibly insane for me to think of because I'm used to making 25,000 liter bells. I don't know what 43 times 25,000 is, but whatever that number is, that's a lot. And also has no bearing whatsoever on this situation. Let's back them up and do it to it. Also, I forgot that this trailer had straps on there. So let's bring this about right here, unstrap it, because most of the time auto loads don't have straps because it can cause trouble. There we go, another more or less $5 more would be to 18,000, so we'll just say that. So we have done very, very good with bell sales. We're up $739-ish thousand currently. And we got one more field to harvest, and then harvest 1 will be over. And we'll have to sell the fields that we don't want anymore. We also have to sell the cows as well. Man, there's so much to do. Speaking of cows, why don't we go ahead and knock this out? The cows themselves are not going to make us much money. What we are going to make money off of is the land in the area. So let's select here, sell those, select these, sell those. So now there are no cows in this area. Can we sell? No, because there's placeables on it, which are not quote unquote bought with farmland placeables. Is it that? It's this, isn't it? That's it. I think one of the things we may have to do is figure out which one of these is the one. Was that farmland 57, I think, right? Let's see. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to fake this thing out into just getting rid of 57. So what I'm going to try to do is come in here, go to farmlands, NPC and go with 57. All right. Click it. Did that work? Hey, that worked. Sweet. Now, how much does this cost? I want that money. 248, 115. Got my money. All right, we are millionaires now, but that's not going to last very long. Hey, was there anything in this silo? I guess we'll never know now. I don't own it anymore. All right, I had to come back over here, so I rebought it. There is a bunch of straw, silage, grass, hay, and TMR. Yeah, I'm going to steal all that. Something else I'm just finding out is you could buy the outside of the map. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you can't buy, like, that little portion there, but you could buy this. It does cost money. Usually I like to say, you know, make sure you don't charge people for that because that's, you know, area on the outside of the map. Really, there's nothing to that other than the road systems and all of your placeable areas. And I say placeable areas, all the extra areas. But I guess they could be used for farming. I mean, I guess there's some spots in here like this, but that would be very difficult. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll buy it. I'll be back for you, buddy. Don't you worry. Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get harvesting. Taking a look, it looks like the field info is telling us we're going to get about 57,000 liters off of this field, which is pretty darn good. We're going to do exactly the same thing that we have been doing. We are going to go down and back, and we're going to run 2 passes around the whole thing. And I got to fix this header. I don't know how it keeps getting messed up like that, but we'll be all right. We also are going to slow this thing down, maybe about 15 miles an hour. Should be good. To be completely honest, I don't think we need to run 2 passes around the whole thing. Look how much extra room is down here. Man, it has been a while since I have seen maps or fields on a map that give you this much extra space and still manage to put a bunch of fields on the map. I don't know how they've done it, but yeah, I think we're going to be A-okay. The other end of the field, I'm not quite sure. Maybe not so much down here. I feel like that's enough room to turn around, right? I feel that way. Also, we still have that beehive right there just kind of hanging out. We do need to do something about that. Let this guy go, and then that'll kind of be the end of that. So the beehive is very interesting because all of the the hives go somewhere down here. It's inside of a building. I gotta figure out where it is. No, that's right. It's way over here on the right-hand side. It is inside of this building right here. Look at this. It just kind of spawns the honey right there. That's pretty neat. I'll give it that much. Very, very cool. Kind of irritating, I guess, in a way. Can we delete this? Big garage? We can. Can we delete the stuff inside of it? I don't even know if I want to try. Oh, hang on. We might actually be able to click on stuff. Nope, it's just big garage. It does them all. All right, well, guess it could be worse. But it is kind of nice that all of your products spawn here. Look at all that. There was one of these when I started the series. Look how many there are now. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to keep this. We'll get that figured out. In the meantime, let's come through here. Let's go ahead and start working on baling up all these goodies. What do you need to unfold? Oh, forgot about that part. So we're definitely going to be getting rid of this area. That's just a given. I think what we may end up doing is deleting the honey, or the bees rather, delete the bees, and then maybe just put some down at a different place. Maybe like over on our main farm or something like that. Just put them down, but let them not be here. Quick update for you guys. As you can see, we've gotten half of the field done with the baling already, and the combine harvester is rocking and rolling. How's it doing? 35,000 liters so far. Is it still saying that we're going to get about 50 something? Yep. So soon. Very, very soon. While we're at it, let's take a look and see how much money we're going to be getting off of the fields we're selling. So 210,000 there. We've got another 147,000 there. And then down here, 39 and 248, which is a lot. And plus, we've already sold the cows. So that's a good amount of money. We should be able to buy, easily going to be able to buy 3 and 4 star main farms. Yeah. And I would like to buy some stuff around it. I think 17's definitely in the mix. 3 and 4 in the mix. Not only are 3 and 4 in the mix, I think 3 and 4 plowed together is in the mix. That's going to be the largest field, I think, on the map, single-handedly. We could also buy a couple of these as well. Pricing's not too bad. However, one of the things that is a little bit rough is we will have to come down this pathway to get into the field. Doable? Yes. Will it be very interesting seeing all of these plowed together? Also yes. Right near the end of it, it said we'd get about 57,000 liters, and it was right on. Man, look at that. 57,424. It's almost creepy. But it's for real. Probably could have done without bringing the grain cart down here, but whatever. All right, let's get our transport set up. Let's bring it over here. Come on, get out of first gear. There you go. And we'll dump all this in. Now, with all of this in here, we also have more in the silo. We mentioned this quite a few times already, but there's no wheat in the silo. Oops. Well, there's plenty of other stuff, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and finish up the bales. We have made quite a few, and I totally forgot to reset the bale counter, so I have no idea how many I've made on this field. What are you going to do about it, eh? I did take a break playing. It says bales produced 21. Sweet. And with that, we are done with harvest, which I feel like has taken forever. It's a correct assumption, right? It's taken forever. So then we got a lot of stuff here just kind of hanging out. Everything's turned on right now. Let's grab the truck. We'll grab the bales, and then slowly but surely, everything can be brought back over to the main farm. I have gone a really roundabout way of picking all these bales up. If you just kind of look, I just kind of drove straight back and forth, and it did not go well. Nonetheless, here we go. We have 28 bales, which is great because this thing only holds 30. We can get these things sold. It's slowly but surely everything can make its way back to the farm. Figured since we've come this far together, we may as well show you the sale of the bells as well. There you go. Boop, 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 boop. Why do I always make that sound, that boop, 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 whenever I'm selling bells? It's a real thing that always happens. There you go, $38,000. Very cool, very cool. Keep in mind, we're well over $1 million at this point whenever we sell all of the goodies from the top field. Now, let's move, as mentioned, let's go ahead and move everything back over to the main farm, including our tipper. Oh, that's my turn. Yay! I'm slowly learning it. Everything that you've seen from this video so far is, well, everything that I know about this farm. Yeah, not a whole lot still currently. Nonetheless, the good thing is a lot of this equipment won't be used for now. Let's bring this here. Drop that, and we're back. So now we need to figure out about the selling of the products. One of the other things that we could do is go ahead and get rid of a few of our bits and bobs. I'm also going to dump this because I kind of want to see everything in the silo. Call me crazy. I am crazy, but you could call me that. That's okay. Let's sell that. We need to come down here to 37, but we got to sell that beehive first. Quite easy to do. And just because I don't want to leave the area like this, it looks like somebody just came in here and deleted a beehive. Let's be nice and let's paint some grass. There you go. And you know what? Some little flowers where it used to be. And now we can sell it. There we go. There's another 147,000. Field 6 was another one that we really don't need to hang on to. And lastly is 57. But if you remember, there's a few little goodies over here that I wanted to hang on to. Specifically, the 54,000 liters of straw, the silage, the grass, the hay, and the TMR. Because if I'm going to do cows, I'm not going to do them here. And that is why I have unloaded our truck. So let's remember how to get up there. Say remember, I haven't actually driven up there yet. Let's see, if I go this way, it stops. But there is a road. Is it the farm road that goes all the way up there? I think so. Well, I was going to say it says there's a road over here. I probably should have just gone the way around. We're going to have to go down around. You know what? No, I'm not doing that again. I'm going to go straight forward. Oh, there's a fence. I give up. Let's try this again. We're gonna go here, hang a left right out of there. There you go. Go out into the main road and then swing it up wide. I do gotta hand it to the map creator. This is a very, very cool map. Swing this here. There you go. All right. Open her up and let's pick up a couple things. Again, there are multiple things that we are going to have to transport. Let's see. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course. Well, what are you going to do? Start with some grass and pull forward a little bit and get whatever's next. Hey, that'll work. Oh, now here's an interesting one. If I come out of there and just drive beside this field, that's the farm right there. How did I not pick up on that? Oh, it made that so much more difficult than it had to be. So one of the nice things is we have our own forage silo, I guess is the best way to put it. Forage silo right over here as well. The same one that's up by the cows. But I don't remember what was in here already still. TMR and pig feed. Sweet. All right, well, we'll drop this stuff in here and just see kind of what happens. Also, I don't remember what button to hit to move it. Start filling, change engine, close cover. What? Oh, tip side. There we go. Got it. Back at it again, and we'll go ahead and knock all of this stuff out. Oh, too far. And with that, we've got all the crops off of this one. So what we can do is now sell it. Again, like we did beforehand, farmland 57. So we go in here, find our farmland 57, and select NPC. Click. Done. Haha, now I have to remember what it costs. $248,115. Not bad. All right, we have $1.4 million now before the sale of any items or crops. One other interesting thing that I'm really not looking forward to is what's beside us right now. I have looked. We have sugar beets and red beets in these fields, which means we're going to have to find something that'll harvest those. Just shoot me. I guess I could plow them up, but where's the fun in that? All right, so there's a couple things that we could do from here. We could go ahead and sell some of the harvest that we've got, or we could buy equipment to run these fields. So with these two fields right here, we need something that we can, well, harvest red beets and sugar beets with, and still keep up with all of the money. I got a couple ideas. So this is a piece of equipment that I used in the last series, something like that, the Grimmer Rooster DLC. So what this will do is it'll hold 100,000 liters, and it only requires 185 horsepower. So if we got two of these, we might be okay. So we could do sugar beets as well as red beets with this, which is great news. However, we will need to use a Hollum topper in order to harvest some of the things. So what I want to do is take a look at this. Now, we're not going to buy it because 90 grand, no thank you. But we could lease two of them for like 9 grand, which is fantastic. So let's lease one of them. There we go. Let's get one of our tractors. That one will do. And let's see if we can get away. I forgot the truck beds over here. Let's see if we can get away with using this without a front 3-point. I believe this tractor can mount one, but I just want to see, can we get away with it, at least on the sugar beets? Because I don't remember, does sugar beets have a way that you need to remove the tops of them? None of the harvesters do that, right? I don't know, I guess we're about to find out because we've got crop destruction turned on, so it's going to destroy everything. You know what? Maybe we turn off crop destruction just in case. Oh yeah, should we probably buy these as well? There we go. Buy that one, buy that one. It is actually a little bit surprising how little you need to do for those, but hey, it is what it is. Let's bring this, drop it down, turn it on. And do we need to use a header chopperooski thingy for this? It doesn't look like it, but that's not to say the answer is yes. Red beets! Hey! All right! Hire worker! Are those red beets? That is not red beets. I mean, it is a red beet, but is that grain? Hang on. That's grain! Well, I don't know what happened, but something happened. Either way, it's red beets. So we'll be all right. But that only makes one of these. We're going to need two of these. And the other one, we do need a header topper because it won't work without it. This bad boy is going to have a few difficulties when it comes to flipping around back and forth down here at the very end. So I am going to try and run a few passes right around the end just to make sure that we don't have any problems moving forward. And we don't, I mean, we're going to have problems. I just don't want them to be caused by me. feel like 5 passes is probably enough. That's 15 meters. Should be more than enough for this guy to turn around down here at the end. So we'll go to the other edge and we'll see if we need to do anything else with that. Yes, as I was mentioning, we are going to get one more of these machines. We're going to lease them with the Holm Topper on the front. I believe our T7's got a front 3-point, which should work perfect for that. Spin around here and take them down to the other end. There you go. We do have a lot of red beets in here so far. 30,000 liters already, just from one end, 5 passes, and then heading back down the other end. We're going to get a lot of red beets. We're going to have to do a lot of carting with this. I don't know if we need 5 passes down here, but I'm going to run all 5 anyway, just to keep this field nice and cohesive. And at that point, we should be well over 50% full just from a little bit of work. Goodness. All right, there you go. All done with at least the extra work, the non-worker work. The worker's going to do the rest of this. 57,000 liters. Absolutely ridiculous. Also, I don't know if I can store these in our silo or not. I don't believe our silo takes this kind of thing. It might. I have no idea. However, instead of trying to figure that out, I'm just going to take our Mac here and we're going to run it. Since we've got 2 crops that we're going to be harvesting, I think it's only fair to put one in the front and one in the back. And then when both of them fill up, figure it out. So, why don't we do that? There we go. Bring this over here, and that will unload our multi-bajillion liters of sugar beets. Now that that's over, we can fold this up and let them go. And I think I'm going to try and keep the workers far away from each other to store with. So this worker is going to go starting here. And I think what we may do is start the other worker on the other side of the field. So do your thing, home slice, rock and roll, baby. Now we got another one of those, and we need a Holm Topper. Let's see, 3 meters there, which means I think it's here. Yeah, 3 meters with this guy as well. Boom, got it. Boom, roasted. Also, I acknowledge the fact that this is a lot of harvesting all at once, but hey, sometimes that's just kind of the way it is. Where is it? There it is. Why did it go on that side? I didn't get it first. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Grab that. Grab this. We should be good. Yep, there we go. Running a worker with this might be a little bit more difficult. I've not actually run a worker with this specific setup before that I can remember. That's a car. Oh boy. Go, man. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by bad drivers who don't look before tractors pull out. I don't know if I've actually utilized this the appropriate way with a worker before, but I'm going to try and do my best. I'm also going to try and just use the back part first and just return the front if I can. All right, can I get away with it? I think the answer's no. Yeah, the answer's definitely no. Crap. At least we know. Yeah? Yeah. Bring the front, drop it down, turn it on, and go. Please? There we go. All right. Sugar beets are going in. We are good to go. So we're going to do exactly the same thing with this harvester that we did with the previous one. Down and back, rocking and rolling. Also, I think I sped it up a little bit, so we'll do the same here, 20 miles an hour. Might actually have to unload this soon. It's done a down, back, and it's halfway down again. It's already 30% full. Yikes. That's a lot of whatever that crop was. Red beets. I knew that. Now the fun part of trying to make this happen and it keep telling me you don't have access to this land. Go away. Leave me alone. I should have just gone straight and not worried about trying to hire a worker. Whatever. It works. That's what matters the most, I think, here. Yeah, we're man, there's just so much to do right now. I should definitely have not tried to run all of this at the same time. You know what I think I'm going to do? There we go. Get rid of you. Let's bring this around. I'm just not going to use a worker for this part. I'm just going to do it myself. Finally, we got our 5 passes, and we've got 60,000 liters in there now. Oh, man, oh, man. We're definitely going to have to do a little bit of carting with that. So what we could do here is bring this round and then hire it going back down this way. And while they do that, let's try and do a little bit of carting over there. May as well dump some sugar beets in here while we're at it, huh? I don't want to risk this. Let's just spin this around. Do it this way. I tell you what, I do some real interesting stuff when I'm trying to play Farming Simulator, and sometimes I do things that make a lot of sense. and then there's all the other times. Alrighty, so we've got, what was it, 78,000 liters there in, what was it, 4 passes, 5 passes, something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm not happy that it looks like grain, but it says it's red beets, so I'll trust it for now. Now we have the awkward, very, very awkward setup of trying to go back and forth here 5 times. And I did have one idea. I don't know how this is going to work or not, because I don't know how these topper things work. But I did have one idea, which was to just do it separately. But I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good idea, a bad idea, just an idea that is a thing. I don't know. I think I'm just going to hire the worker and let them do this. They should have enough room to turn around here. We'll just see if the worker does this and does it right. Yeah, and in the meantime, we'll put the red beets back on and go, baby, go. Yeah, all right. This worker's going to have some trouble. Let's just do this, and then we'll get to the point where we can hire the worker up and down. How about that? And they are hired after a little bit of extra work down at the bottom. We are ready to go. So at this point, what I need to do is take this guy and do a bit of carting. I don't actually know which one to do. Probably the red beets. Let's be fair. Let's see if I can do this. If we're going to bring you along and show you just how bad I am at whatever this is going to turn out to be. Let's bring it there and set the cruise. Don't tell me that actually worked. It actually worked. I understand that I'm driving in the middle of the field. Don't just ignore that part specifically. Hey, and it's actually going through. Hey, look, and the workers are almost lined up with each other too. That's pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna go all the way down and just put it all in there and do the exact same thing with the other guy over there. Might go back and forth until we run out of room, and then I'll dump it and do it again. Yeah, I think sugar beets are going to be just as profitable. 43,000 liters. Look at that, 43,000 liters on a down and back. Not bad at all. Well, and there was 17 in there already. Just ignore that part. All right, let's see if we can catch up to this dude. Is he going? Oh, crap. No, don't put the sugar beets in the wrong spot, you idiot. Put him in there. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. This is working out perfect. Not bad at all. Getting a little close to full on the red beets here. 233,000 out of 255 possible for that specific spot. As you can see, whatever that is now, which looks to be straw, and there's grain coming out of there, neither of which is red beets, but who's measuring anymore? Let's bring these over. I just want to see, will they even go in to the silo? Looks like the answer to that is no. Let's flip it around to the back. Sugar beets, neither. So neither one can be stored here. That just means we need to put our own down. That's got some trees that are clipping through it, but I think this will work a-okay. This is one of my silos, modified from the base game, of course. But I can actually store things. Let's go in. Let's find our red beet, which I think is near the bottom, correct? Yeah, all right. It's showing, thank goodness. Back into the field. Now, if only this truck would go when I hit the gas, it'd be great. I don't know why it doesn't go, but here we are. Yet again. Probably upgrade this thing. I miss CVT transmissions and literally everything. Back at it, and we have plenty of stuff in here. We should also start taking a little bit of a look. Oh boy, going away from it. Take a little bit of a look at the fields, the field size, and how I want to do everything. Oh boy. Sorry, big dog. Oh no, he missed a little bit. Crap. Stop, you dummy. No, I stopped the wrong one. Crap. Well, this is fun. Yay. Boo. Bam. All right, well, we got it. That's the important part. So taking a look at both of these and how much space they are going in, it looks like we're getting more sugar beets than we are red beets. The guesstimate for this field was 437,000 liters in red beets, and for sugar beets for the same size field, it was, or is, I don't know. It's not telling me. Crap, run away, run away. I guess who knows then? Well, that was pointless. Quick update for you guys. We got 2 passes left on the red beets and then quite a few left on the sugar beets, but the sugar beet guy's doing A-okay by himself. I'm still having a difficult time getting into high gears and having this thing just go. So, yeah, I don't know. I am kind of figuring out how to do this quickly and easily, though. You kind of come to the outside and then zip it in. There you go. Nice and easy. So we've gotten a bunch of sugar beets and red beets already. If we pop in here real quick, 353,000 red beets already in there and 264,000 liters of sugar beets. That's insane. I don't actually know what to do with them, though. So I guess we'll figure all that out when the time comes. I suppose for the sugar beets, we could set up some sort of contraption to cut them. I'm sure there's a way to do that where it makes it nice and easy. Maybe something with a belt system that comes out of a silo. That could work. Could work easily. We'll take this nice and easy ourselves here. Try and line up with the edge of it. There it is. And jump in here, turn that on so that the rest of them will pop out. Boom. There we go. All right. We cannot use this harvester for anything else, mainly because, well, there's nothing else to buy. Let's check out a couple other fields, though. Watching the train go by now, that's another option that I had not thought about, was just sending these guys on the train and letting them do their thing, although I don't know if the train cars have been modified or not. These certainly going to need a modification if we go with anything. So, red beets going in. Let's see, what's that final number for the red beets going to be? They're all in 435,000 liters. Goodness gracious. That's insane. So yeah, I don't actually know if we're going to get more sugar beets or not. We're definitely going to need more than that. Whee! We are flying, baby! I'm trying to knock this out as quickly as possible. So what I'm doing is, well, going quickly. And then the rest of this last bit right here where I missed some and did some, but also missed some, we're just going to knock this out ourselves. I noticed that we weren't getting as much going back and forth that I thought we were, so I quit trying. And we're just doing A-okay. We're going to hit this last little line of sugar beets that we missed, and I think I'm just going to dump this straight in. Well, no, we've got stuff in the trailer. We'll dump it in there. Go and prepare for that. And I think that's it. Right there. All right. Sweet. Let's raise these up. Turn it off, I guess. Where's our semi-truck? Of course I turned it off. Oh, yeah. Good job, DJ. Good job. Bring it here. Let that unload straight in. Won't take long to unload all that. And our total number, of course it is, 69,603. Drop this in and get our numbers. So then, 434,000 for the sugar beets, 435 for the red beets, which I find interesting because I thought it was going to be a lot more. That's on me. I misinterpreted that. So I think what's actually happened is we made a little bit too much money a little bit early on. I don't know what to do because we've got enough money to buy all of these fields in the middle, although I don't want to because they're all crops I don't care about. I mean, one of them's sorghum. To be fair, that's fine. At least I think. I don't know. Is that potatoes? That's potatoes, isn't it? Please tell me that's not potatoes. Can I jump to one of these? Yes, I can. Oh boy. Are all of these crops just terrible crops? They are. They're absolutely terrible. All 3 of these fields. Although it may be a little bit much to try and do all of this at once anyway. It just stinks. It stinks so bad. All these crops suck. I don't wanna. To be fair, it might just be easier to set this up and just harvest some smaller fields for ourselves. Maybe invest the equipment into production chains and things like that. That'd probably be a good idea. I think as far as the sugar beets and everything else goes, oh yeah, by the way, I guess we can return these. There we go. Return that. I guess for the rest of these, we could probably just sell this stuff, I mean, there's no reason to keep it all. So, yeah, I think sell the crops that we're not going to be using, get rid of them, and just take the money and reinvest and all that. I don't know how I missed it, but we have wheat and sorghum in the grain mill. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't know I had a grain mill. I didn't know I owned it. Not only that, the North Farm Supply Shop, I don't even know where this is. I didn't know I owned this. There's so much going on. We can make so much here. I don't have to make it at home. This is going to be great. I'm going back and forth looking at the difference between sugar beets and sugar beet cut, and there's a very, very massive difference there. So we need to figure out, number one, are we going to be able to do it? Number two, can we do it? Number three, is it worth doing? Is it worth the time to make cut sugar beets? I think it's pretty good. However, we could also just rent the train and go from there. I haven't seen how modified the train is yet, but it's probably a good idea to go ahead and rent that and see what we could do. We've also got other products, like for instance, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, stuff that doesn't really go to the grain dryer, but we're not going to be drying that, at least right now. There's other things that we could take to other places, like the grain milling cell. Is that what we own? It says grain mill right there, but I don't know. I assume HH grain milling dryer. Is that us? So here's an idea. Here's an idea that I've got. So we have these fields in the middle, right? Well, we have 2 sugar beet fields as well as a potato field. I'm considering picking up one of those big unrealistic machines, the ones that will run these big old headers. Where are they at? These guys, love these to death. 16.7 meter working width on there. Run 12 miles an hour, which is perfectly fine for me at that working width. We got all kinds of colors too. They actually work with the T440 multi-harvester. This guy right here. I could easily build one of these up and have it on the farm for forever. So, maybe we don't need to worry too much about having sugar beets or potatoes later on. We could just easily harvest them. I do like this. One thing I do want to kind of stay away from is like this, where it's got the lights like way out. I don't think you can see it in here, but it will like run blue light or red light way out. I like the ones that you can actually see. Granted, it's all been made by the same person. That would be a great investment, and we may end up doing that, but it still doesn't help us with our problem of having too much other stuff. We have way too many crops. So then let's remedy that issue a little bit. I think let's start off with some of the grain crops that we can deliver over to the grain mill. It's not going to make us any money right now, but it will in the long run. That's a good thing. Let's take one more look just to see what all we have got. So 130-some thousand liters of wheat right now, down to 126. It's moving. Barley, 56,000, oats, 32, 63 of canola, which is pretty good, and 62 sorghum, which is great. We also have some sunflowers, soybeans, and corn as well. There's so much stuff in here. We don't need all this, which is why we're going to get rid of most of it. So looking in here, oddly enough, our sell point for, like right here, the production that we have, because it's owned already, it's not showing up in our prices, which is why I was like, hey, where's the grain mill, brah? I couldn't find it anywhere. So, but the good thing is, we know where it is. So a singular thumbs up, which is great. Let's tag it, because I'm going to forget. We all know I'm going to forget. So on the road again, we go again. We're going to head over to that little green spot. I'll tell you, one day, I'm going to build something that way I can just go straight through this whole area and I never, ever have to cut off all this grass ever again. One day. Won't be today, but it's going to be one day. Also, does it look a little jerky to you guys? I don't know what's going on. I got 60 FPS. I don't know if it's a map, me. Who knows? What happens if I unlock it? Getting some great FPS. Who knows? Found it. Right over here. For some reason I was thinking it was further down or further back. I don't know where I thought this was, but I forgot that it was here. But the good thing is, it is here. So let's take that, and we will go ahead and unload and go for it. One other thing that I want to look at here. Obviously, you can see that we don't own this area of the land yet. But I do own this. Bale and pallet storage, which is just right across. Oh, that's already done. Ah, okay. Well, here we go. We'll go and unload the sorghum while we're at it. I don't know why I'm waiting. Here we go. There. Done. Nice and easy. Tip side, unload front, because we're going to be coming back over here in a minute. Ooh, I just ran over a person. So over there is the pallet and bale storage. I don't have anything in there. Probably would have been a good idea to put our bales in there. What I do own and what is filling up very quickly is in here. We had a little bit of honey, but this is the primary issue here. This is a lot of flour. I don't really know how I'm going to get it all. I want to transport it on my own and not have to buy or, direct sell. I don't think that's fun. It's not fun. Whenever I play the game like by myself, I don't play like that. I don't sell it automatically. I go take it where I want. So we need to figure out a way to do that. Maybe we'll do that when we finish moving all of our products. So let's do that first. Let's bring everything that's going to come down here to the grain mill. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. What can come down to the grain mill? There's so much. Look at this. Wheat flour pallets. You could make... Wait, hang on. Oh, so you could bring the pallets down if you wanted. Yo. All right, that's pretty cool. Also, check this out. So, cycles per month. Let's go wheat flour for a minute. 5 in and 5 out, as we've been doing. However, 3,600 cycles per month at $24. And you bring pallets, it goes down to $43.20, but the production cost per month goes down as well. No, wait, production goes up, sorry. So if we provide our own pallets, the production will actually increase. Ooh, this is good. Here we go, another 32,000 liters of oats and 56,000 liters of barley. Not bad. Oh, look at this as well. We've got an area that we can put anything on. Is that even a sign? Look at that. Lot for sale, zoning for agricultural, industrial, and commerce. Millstown Realty. Hey, now that is very cool. So if there's some productions that you want to put down, buy Farmland 43. You are good to go. All right, sweet. Well, I can't deliver this to the oil mill, can I? Where am I going? Up here. There we go. Let's figure this one out. We've also got a few things in here that we can run with oils as well, like canola, for example, and sunflowers. So we need to make some oils out of those as well, which would be very, very nice. Now, with those I think are going right here, yes, to the oil mill. Let's double check and see here. Yeah, oil mill's not showing up on any of those, which is kind of interesting. It also makes me wonder, do I need to buy the outside of the map to be able to juice stuff? I actually might. We have $805,000 that needs to be spent on that. None of it is farmland, so I think magic? Magic, yeah. Magic seems to work. Yeah, there it is. Magic. See, told you, works every time. However, we're still not showing those productions as points that we can sell at. So we'll have to check that and see, maybe save the game before we get over there. And that's probably a good idea. This actually goes to the oil mill. I want to know how this is going to work because I do not own this. Can I dump this here? Yes, I can. Can we buy this? Probably. Yes, we can. Yes, we can for 80 grand. Not bad. Let's save real quick. There we go. Like that. And then let's dump this and see if I make any money off the sale. I do. Okay, so for some reason those just are not showing up. Well, not a big deal. It's all right. And then now let's do this. Sell this. This is one of my favorite ways to make money. I'm such a cheater, man. All right, there's that, and then we come over here and just buy this. Ha ha! And that's how you do it, baby. Yeah. Bring it on. I don't know. There we go. All right, so we got some sunflower being made, and we've got canola being made, and everything else I think is good to go. Wheat flour and sorghum flour all being made and is good. I do want to know, how do you make pallets? How do you tame a horse in Minecraft? Why, at the pallet factory, I would assume, of course. Yes. I still don't know how to make pallets, though. I would assume wood. So tree saplings. Nope. Maybe this. Sawmill. Wood and wood chips. No. Maybe boards? I've got to know. It makes them faster and is cheaper for me. I think I've made them. Wait, hang on. Do we have anything else I could sell at Productions first? Technically, no. So, let's figure it out. Ooh, there it is. All right, so trees. Wood is how we make pallets. So we need to be able to cut some trees down. We're going to have to buy some logging areas, aren't we? We are. Where's our dedicated logging areas? I mean, I know I said that there's trees in between. Oh, yeah, it's all the way up here at the top. God, I hate logging. However, there are some fairly nice areas to log up here. All the way straight through here, even. We could buy these up separately. It seems like maybe Farmland 51 would be a nice way to start it off because we could always expand a field if we wanted to. Look at down in there. Yeah, not a lot going on down here. This is perfect. Yeah. So let's make the investment. Farmland 51, buy the land. Yes, please. All right. So there's some areas for doing logging. Let's get out of here. Back to productions. This truck ain't gonna work for us when it comes to productions. So we need something that can auto-load the productions and make things a bit easier for us. Now, one of the great things is we can still use this truck. Just not this one. Heard Mac? That just says ACK. So you can tell it's a Mac. It's an RS700. And here is the setup. I keep forgetting that this is over here. We really got to do something about that. What I've done is I've gone in and we've got this guy. This is the X2 attachment version. And it's got 4 axles. Which honestly, looking at it now, might be a little bit much. I wonder if there's a version of this that turns. Yeah, that's a little bit better. way, way better. Let's back up to it. Should be able to hook up to this, no problem. Got it. So this is what we're going to use. Those wheels do look a little bit weird, but it's all right. This is what we're going to use for our auto-loading on the productions. And first up, we're going to go find our flour. And I will say one of the most interesting things over here is that all of the productions are right over here, which I find just super wild. So right here looks like that's going to be all of our cereal crops, all the oil crops there. Of course, we know where our honey is. Sugar, I think. I'm not going to be honest with you, I don't know. There's still a lot of things that I just haven't done in Farming Simulator and haven't really needed and or wanted to. Just is one of those things. Should we go ahead and sell the honey? I feel like we should go ahead and sell the honey. How do we turn all this? All right, open cover. There we go. What about open next cover? Will that open the other side? It will. Perfect. Let's bring this over here and see if we can get this to auto load. Usually you have to kind of move it around a little bit. Let's see if I can shuffle it. Did that work? No, it didn't. Did I enable auto load on this? Pallet X2 pallets auto load. What am I doing wrong, man? What have I done? Oh, I had the wrong thing selected. You have to activate the auto load. I'm an idiot. All right, so now we've activated it. And now we move stuff. There we go. All right. So we have 434 something liters of honey. Let's just go get rid of it. Betty Joe, you crazy, crazy lady. The Trading Depot, $3,400 dollars per 1,000 liters. Goodness gracious. That is an insane amount. All right, let's deactivate the auto load real quick and figure out where this place is. All right, so it's this way. We'll figure that out, I guess. You know what? Detour, baby. Well, I made it all the way to here before running into a wall. But it's probably good that I did run into that wall because the train's coming. And I would have been toast. But I think I can figure out how to get over there the rest of the way. May as well bring you along while I'm doing it because this is a brand new area up here that is unexplored by moi. Bring through there. Turn a little bit to the left. And here we go. Oh, this has totally been explored by me. That's our farm right there. Well, poo. Oh yeah, and that's the area over there that we sold. Still need to figure out how to get more. Oh, break. I still need to figure out how to get more animals into that pen. I have no idea. Guess I'll figure it out. All right, so let's go ahead and unload. There we go. $1,400. Cool. Let's head back over there and figure out what to do with the rest of that. Yikes. The flour. I have no idea what to do with it right now. We don't have enough to say like, oh yeah, now let's sell it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So one thing I guess we can do here is find out how much we've got. I think we still have to make all of this move, don't we? Yeah. See, one of the nice things is I got a mod installed that allows me to move stuff. I don't have heavy lift turned on. See, super strength. Yeah, see there, it's enabled. We'll disable it. But I can still move all this stuff because I've got a mod from Yos that allows me to just fly, evidently. I did not want to do that. I just want to push all of this over to the truck so it loads. Anyway, the liftable pallet mods is sweet, and I think everybody should have it. It is the best. Basically, every pallet that's created turns into a liftable pallet. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. All right, so let's jump in the truck here and find out what we've got. 14,000 liters. Not bad at all. Let's see, we can unload it, but I don't know how it unloads it, so you know what, let's not do that. One thing we can do, though, is come over here and just turn off the truck, because we can activate and deactivate auto load, I think, from here. Let's see, let's just turn off that. That should be able to lower, yeah. And then now maybe whenever pallets drop, they go to the truck. Maybe I'll back this up a little bit more. Right about there. Yeah. So maybe we let that go a day or two. It's probably a good idea, right? Yeah. Back over at the main farm now, and I have an idea. So I've been piddling around with some code. If you've watched any of my other series, you probably know that I've got some silos that I really enjoy. Love these things to death. However, sometimes they don't really work, or well, I say don't really work. Sometimes it's bad if you use the same mod every single time. There you go. So what I'm gonna do is use this mod, but it's not every time. I'm just using it now. Ha 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 ha. Hey. All right. So what we're gonna do is try and put this in the right place. I don't know if I'm gonna point that way. Seems like this is the way to go with this. So I want to put it about there. There we go. That'll work. And put it about here. That way I can drive through under it and drive behind it as well. There we go. Do a little bit of landscaping. I've done better before. And let's just admit that fact and leave it where it is. So this, in theory, I didn't even mention what I was going to do with this. This, in theory, should take our sugar beets and cut them for us. I really hope. Let's see. Stave silo TMR modded. Sugar beet cut. 1,000 in, 1,000 out. Sugar beets in. Cut sugar beets out. Please work. Please work. All I want you to do is work. Oh yeah, and it looks like this is on the wrong end. Oops. Hey, and it works when it's turned off. Sweet. All right. That works there. Where's my other truck? Ah, ha, ha. There you are. So we're going to take this guy, fill it up with sugar beets, and hypothetically speaking, of course, we should see cut sugar beets come out. That's going to be good for us. It also makes things nice and easy over the course of a long period of time. There's also a bunch of other stuff in here as well. Why am I looking in this silo? They're not here. They are over here. Now, the other thing is our red beets. Now, the red beets, I don't really know what to do with those. We have like 500,000 liters of red beets. That's so dumb. I don't know what to do with them, man, but we'll find a where are the sugar beets? Goodness gracious. There we go. And we got about 500,000 of these as well. Enough to where we have to fill this thing up twice. Goodness. Hey. Well, at least we know we've got a bunch of them, so at least that'll work. Now, the idea is all I have to do is come right here and dump them in. Now, I'm not an idiot, so I'm going to save the game real quick. I guess those two are unrelated, aren't they? Bring them here and drop it in. There. All right. Sweet. There we go. There's 1 bit and 2 bits. And we'll pop in here and see what we've got. So, sugar beets. Let's go ahead and activate. There we go. And we should start seeing sugar beets being cut. And they are awesome. Heck yeah, man. This is going to take a little while, but not too bad. Also, this is one of those modded TMR silos that I've got. So you put grass and straw in and it gives you TMR. So we'll probably not utilize that as that. But hey, maybe on down the line. Get out of here, birds! Shoo! Get out of my field! Getting a little bit late in the day now, so one of the things we need to do is make some quick decisions on the fields that we have. So the fields that we have currently, we've got field 18 here, and then 3 and 4 up top. We need to make some plans ASAP for what we're going to do with those. I'm still convinced that buying 9, 10, and 11 is a good idea. It's a huge gamble when it comes to, well, sugar beets, because we're going to have to do more of them, and potatoes, which suck. But I haven't done those in a while, and we can buy a modded harvester to do those and be done with it. Hashtag unrealistic. So then I guess some stuff we need to get. We need to get a plow, we need to get a fertilizer spreader, and we need to get a seeder so that we can run some of this stuff and plow these fields together. All right, let's go with an epic seeder. I think this is going to be the perfect one. We could pretty much use this on anything we want. We can use the big New Holland. It'd be good to go, and I think that should be everything, but you only saw the seeder. Oh, I'm so excited to share with you what we got. It also might be a good idea to buy another tractor at this point because we are going to be needing to run some big stuff. I know we have the T6, but I don't know if the T6 can actually do what we want. T6, right? Yeah, it's T7. We might get lucky with the fertilizer spreader, but the T7's gonna have to be on the seeder and the plow. And you'll see why here in just a second. Oh no, there's no way the T6 is gonna be able to run that fertilizer spreader. Check that out. Man, we have some good looking equipment. So I've tried to go with 1 or 2 things that we haven't used before, and this fertilizer spreader is one of them. Can I hook that up? I mean, I can, but wow, that was weird. Let's do this way. Drop that, and then back up, get the fertilizer spreader, and then grab the plow. So the fertilizer spreader, it's not just gonna throw it out onto the field and be done with it. You got it. It is actually going to just like drag hose it, kinda. I don't know. If you haven't seen that before, it's a pretty cool piece of equipment. All right, let's actually get some work done here instead of just sitting around. Let's open this bad boy up. We're only gonna plow up a small portion right between these 2 fields. Right about here should do it. Enable, create fields, and just go across. That's it. And then straight up. That's why I got the big plow. Even though I actually, I paid for this, didn't I? Sure did. Oof. Big oof. There we go. Hire a worker. Why not? Let them run up the field. So we're going to take this there, up to the top, right at the top there, and then that'll kind of be it for this field. And get right up to the end here, and then I think I'm going to just creep on it. Oh, no. Don't hire the worker. Lower. There we go. And I'm going to bring my cruise control all the way down to 0. That way I could just stop it as soon as it goes across. It does look like we are a little bit, oh. Hey, that's almost perfect. Boop, boop, boop. If you didn't know, you can kind of set this up where it'll just kind of click across. It's, I don't know, man. It's a farm sim thing. Is that it? That's it. Hey, all right. And I think we're done with plowing for now. Sweet. One other thing we need to put down is one of these guys so that I can come through and get some seed, fertilizer, all that good stuff. We're going to have to go through on the other side. Hang on, let's spin this bad boy around. We need to fill this up with fertilizer. I believe I've got lime turned off for this series. I'll have to go back, but lime is something that I have not turned on really at all for any series. Let's be honest here. It's not been a fun thing to do. Oh yeah, and this thing can go as well. I do not use silage clamps. We put it in a thing and wait. And off we go. So this is the machine, and this is how it works. One of the things that I like about this is you can actually see where the fertilizer's going. It's fantastic. Also, we're gonna enable a little bit of fast farming here. And I don't want to go too quick, but I feel like 22 miles an hour, that should be good. Because this is going to take a little bit of time for all the... Oi! Wait, quitting, bruh. No, you gonna keep going, man. You keep going. That does remind me, we're probably gonna need to run 2 passes around the field before we hire a worker. They aren't gonna turn around very well for us. Definitely one of the more unfortunate parts of using a piece of equipment like this. You have to be precise. And with this, it looks like our first field is fertilized and done. Sweet. All right, well, that worked. Took a while. A lot longer than I was hoping that it would. But you know what? It's done, so whatever. So first stage, down, we're good to go. Now, let's hit the big field. This one's going to be slightly different in the way that we do it because I'm going to run 2 or 3 passes on the bottom and the top and then hire up the worker. So, you know what? Let's do 3 just so that we don't cause any trouble. Then we will hire it up and hit the side. So we've hit the bottom. Actually, we're going to knock out a bunch of this field, aren't we? We sure are. And we're going to do the same thing at the top, and then we will hire up on a worker. Another thing that I want to do is go ahead and take a look and see if there's any more tractors that we could buy. There was one in there that I kind of want to take a look at, but I don't really, well, if I buy that tractor, it proves to me that I bought the wrong seeders. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll take a look at it and see. Maybe we can sell the seeder we have and go buy a different one. All right, hire it on the worker and let them do their thing. So, here's what we're looking at. There's a couple things in here that I want to take a look or take a peek. Number one is this, the Optum series. So this is pretty much the same as our T7. Not a bad tractor, beautiful, and its case, which is great. Another one that I wanted to look at, I think is at the very end. Well, we also have this guy, which is absolutely beautiful, but that is from a private mod pack. And then I guess the last one would have been this guy. Now, a versatile. We haven't used versatile in a minute, and by a minute, I mean forever, literally. What if we got one of these? This would be a little bit weird on the seeder that we had. We would want like a 2-piece setup for the seeder, but this is pretty darn cool. I kind of want one of these. Does it have Continentals? It does. Can we do Continental Twins? We can. Oh man. I might have to buy one of these just to say we did it. Yeah, we're buying it. What an absolute monster. Versatile has been very, very popular when it comes to Farm Sim 19 and 22 both. Oh, it doesn't have a 3-point hitch. Ah, crap. Well, that backfired tremendously. Maybe we take a look at the... Maybe we just go safe and just go with an Optum. You know what? Yeah. Let's just keep it safe. We'll go with one of these. We'll be fine. Yeah, this looks a little bit better. I also bought a weight here. Can I get it? Hey, we got it. All right, we'll get this back over to the farm. I am noticing that this is a European model, not a US model, but you know what? If I don't mention it again, maybe nobody will notice from the warning signs and the kilometer sticker on the back. You know what? Nobody will notice, right? Nobody knows. If I remember correctly, this thing has a hard time filling up seed and fertilizer. So let's see. Yep, there it goes, filling up fertilizer. Was that 3590? Oof. There we go. This is the version that holds seed only, and it's got a fertilizer thing, but it will hold 0 of it. So you just have to be careful about how you fill this up. I will also say that I'm surprised that no one has updated this pack since it was released, because that's been a problem with all of the models, not just the Amazon. What are you gonna do? All right, now we gotta figure out what we are going to put in the ground, what is going to help us the most right now. And I think something that's going to help us right now the most is gonna be something that will work with our production chains. So I'm thinking maybe a grain crop of sorts and an oil crop of sorts. We've got to make sure that we can actually harvest whatever it is. So why don't we run maybe canola on this field? Well, we just ran canola on this field, didn't we? Here we go. We haven't done an oat harvest yet. So why don't we run oats on this field, and then we'll run canola on the big field, because the oils do sell from... Wait, hang on. Oils, we can only make one thing. But out of this, we can make a whole bunch of things. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. Canola it is, I guess, yeah? Yep. Canola it is in the ground. Put it in there. Direct drill, baby. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. This dude is literally driving around the middle of the field. He did it all already. But as you can see, he finished. Let's see if we can follow his tracks here. He finished all the way up there, came here, and then the tracks run cold. What an idiot. What is he doing, man? What are you doing? Yes, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Actual idiots. AI, man. One other thing to note is our seeder is, I think, like 1.1 meters smaller than the fertilizer spreader. So hypothetically, we should be able to do all of this. Stopped working. No field found. What's wrong with the field over here? It was seeded. And then you just go, right? Why is that not fertilizing? What happened? What has happened to this? I'm so confused. I've done things this way for 3 years. What is going on? You fertilize, and then you direct drill, and then you fertilize again. What has caused this pain and turmoil? What'd it do, homie? What'd it do? I also want to try to roll, I guess. We haven't done that in a minute. Let's see, where's our other... Hey, he's right around here. Hey, buddy! T6 by P! Let's take this. Let's head over to the store, see if we can get our hold of a roller that will work for us. Do you ever just buy equipment and you think, you know what? I've purchased the wrong thing. I feel like I'm in that zone right now where I know I purchased the wrong thing. I know I messed up, and I don't have the heart to swap it out. I think I want to get rid of the fertilizer spreader that we got. It's just taking too long. It is one job that's going to take way too long if I'm going to roll and run fertilizer. Yeah, it's going to take forever is what it's going to do. But if we do that, I think I'll make a deal with you guys. We will do lime. Is that a good deal? I feel like that's a pretty good deal, right? So we take this guy. Let's take it over to the store. I'm also going to unload all of the solid fertilizer while we're at it. And we'll drop it here and get rid of it. There you go. 25 grand. I don't remember what I paid for it, but whatever I did, I'll get over it. I will move on. I will survive. Bought some extra weights, but I think I forgot to put the one on that. So this is the 750. That's the 1000. Awesome. Yeah, we've been running low on weight recently. Actually, the T6 can't fit a weight, can it? Doesn't it have a weight holder on the front? Yeah, it's got a weight holder on the front. We definitely need some weight. Let's put some weight on there. Oh, 3-point. I didn't know I could run a 3-point on the front of that. All right. I've gotten stuck on a truck bed. I don't know how I did this, but it's not coming off, and I can't turn. There we go. I should probably do something with that thing. Okay, back over to the main farm, and I noticed there's a spot here that's a little bit wonky. The seeder even missed it. It's just a little bit much. So let's come through here. Let's see if we can smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We'll bring this whole area down just a bit. I love this tool because you can never tell if it's working or not. There we go. All right. So now we've got a roller here. If I remember correctly, this roller does not like to go fast. So this is something we likely won't be able to fast farm with. That's okay. Just not going to be able to do it. I might roll last. I don't know. We need to figure out what we're going to do next because the roller on this is kind of hard to see. So what we may do is lime and then roll and then we'll fertilize. That seems good. Right after we see this portion that got missed, boom, there we go. Oh, it's a little bit, just a tiny little bit right here. Got it. All right, flip that up and we're good to go. Now we'll reset this to oats. We'll take it to the other field and we will go ahead and get seeding. That way we we can get that done and at least have a worker running it while we do all this other stuff. And just so we're together on this, lime required, on. Cool? Cool. Man, this seeder's way easier to manage with a tractor like this than it would be with anything else. I'm kind of glad we don't have that versatile. That would have been difficult. After a couple passes up and down, we are good to go. Hire the worker. Do your thing, baby. All right, let's keep it in the Amazon family. I think we're going to go with this guy right here. It is quite expensive, though. There's also this one, however, the working width is only 18 miles per hour, or 18 miles per hour, the 18 meters if we go with the spreading discs. Although, I think that's probably okay. It'll also run, I think, was it lime as well? Yeah. Wait, hang on. It's 18 meters if you run fertilizer, or no, lime, right? But if you run something else, oh, let's go wide tires. Heck yeah, man. Hang on. DJ got things in his head with ideas and stuff. It's dangerous, but yeah, like this. This works. It's a little bit big, to be fair. Is that 14,000? 9,000? I guess we're going to need the 14,000 if we're going to be running lime, huh? All right, there you go. This is what we've got. It's where we're at. So this is basically the base game. Was it the Brimmer stuff? However, this has been modified into an Amazon setup, which is pretty darn cool. And you know what? I don't use Amazon stuff enough. Oh, that's my turn. I don't use Amazon stuff enough, so this will be great. We need lime, though, so let's go fill this bad boy up with some lime at our farm shop. And you know what I'm thinking as well? We could probably buy a second one just for running fertilizer. Or like a small one, because you don't need anything real big to run anything like that. All right, lime, there we go. Fill that up. Perfect. Cool, close it back up. Bring it out here, and we'll get to work. Let's go ahead and unfold that. Figure out what about 18 meters might look like. That's not it, but it'll work. And get her started. Yeah, see, that works. Works great. This is moving, though. Might be a little bit too fast. If we slow down, does the lime slow down? No. All right, well, then I'm not going to slow down. We're definitely using lime quickly. A lot faster than I was expecting to use said lime. But I guess it's all right. The other question would be, do I do all of this myself? Or do I find a way to hire a worker? I don't actually know the answer to that question. I guess whatever happens right here as I'm coming back for my first or second pass around the field is what the worker does. Okay, they stop. They back up a little bit. Takes a long time. Yep. Pulling around. Wow, this is taking a while. Let's check on our seeder here. He's making good progress. Guess I can go ahead and open this up too, can't I? Yeah. So one of the nice things about this is whatever we roll over should, in theory, go away. It should darken up so we'll know where we have rolled and where we haven't. Let's take a look and find out. See? Grab it. Hire the worker. I'm not fast farming, and it is not getting rid of the fertilizing or the lime thing, even though you can kind of see it's still white. So, oh, this field doesn't even need lime. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm wasting my time there. Doesn't need to be mulched, needs rolling the whole field. All right, well, looks like it needs rolling more than it needs to be limed, but whatever. Yeah, this is, man, I don't know. Let's just hit this, grab it, hire the worker. I can at least tell where I've been because it is a bit darker. So at least there's that. Well, I have no idea what in the world was going on when I was rolling the first time around. Like, I don't know, months ago at this point. But this is A-okay. The roller's not freaking out or anything like that. It's doing just fine. Although I will say, the roller is having a difficult time at the very ends of rows. Not a problem. It just, it is what it is. We all have problems at the end of rows sometimes, but this roller especially having a very, very, very difficult time. So this may be one of those things that I actually do and don't hire a worker on. Looks like the lime's all done, which is great, but that's going to cause some trouble for me right here, because I am in lime, baby. I don't know. Let's see if it hits it. It did. That's great. All right, we'll jump out of here. We'll jump into here. Fold this up. We'll go fill it up with some more lime for whatever reason. And I will hit that field over there. Just so you can see I'm not cheating. Lime. Filled up. Had to pay for it. Now's also a good time to check and see how our cut sugar beets are doing. So far we've got 22,000 and I've been running time at ×1. So that is pretty good. I am real happy about that. 2 thumbs up, baby. 2 thumbs up indeed. This is going to be run exactly the same. Hopefully we don't run into any trouble with this seeder. We're definitely going to run into some trouble with the seeder. Actually, you know what? I think I can do this. Let's go. And it's good. I did overlap just a little bit, so that's going to be an interesting thing when the seeder comes back down here. 2 passes should be enough to run some lime on this field, so we will take it to here, slam on the brakes, and hire them up on a worker right here. Boom, boom. Got it. Perfect. Jump out of there. Did I miss a little bit? A little bit. I'll be all right. Back to our roller, and what I'm going to try to do is make this work as much as I can. I need to find... Yee! Ha-ha! There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We need to find a way where we can find 2 ends where I can hire this worker, and they don't end like 50 meters before the end of the field. Okay, with that, seeding is at least done for now. And we are going to take this over and just kind of plop it away. One other thing we need to do is buy an Amazon fertilizer spreader. I want to buy a 3-point mounted one that could just go on the back of a piece of equipment. That way we don't have to worry about running a big piece of equipment and this and that. We've got enough as it is. I think we've got one. If it's not base game, we've got a mod that's a 3-point. So we need to find that. Base game piece, perfect. It's a little bit small on the back of a piece of equipment like this, but you know what? It'll be aight. Let's bring it over and let's fill up with some solid fertilizer. This solid fertilizer is probably gonna last us however long this series could be. It's probably gonna last us that long. It's an absolute massive amount of solid fertilizer. Oh, well, it's good to go. So now with this, we could fertilize these fields and it'll be the very last thing we do. Also, is it just me? I feel like the center of the wheels are not turning the way they should. The center of those wheels should be going brrrr and just flying. Help. What's our working with here? 42 meters? Of course it is. It appears that my roller is what is causing us to be held up. Great. Let's get a little bit more lime done on here and we'll be good. Again, this field did not need to be limed. However, I do need to fertilize. And it wouldn't let me for some reason, which is why I'm having to lime. And the roll is almost done. Keep rolling, baby. Yeah. Done. Fold it up. Finish. Got it. The rolling is definitely going to take a while. Not extremely excited about how long it's taking to roll the fields, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. What we need to do now is find out on this field the top end and the bottom end, and then we'll go from there. So by find the top end and bottom end, what I want to do is we'll just hire the worker here, go up to the top, and then find out where they stop. That will give us an idea of where we need to cut the top. We'll come a little bit short as well. Because this field is going to be done by the worker, because I got a few other things that I need to do. All right, so right here is where the worker stopped. So what I'm going to do is come a little bit short, right about here, put the roller down, and we will just hire a worker to go straight across. So this gives us our line where the worker will actually do the thing, so I know everything above this to our left I need to knock out. So we'll do that. There we go. We've knocked all this out. Now we can go to the other side of the field, which, to be fair, I'm going to knock out one more little bit here. That way the workers got some extra help just in case. By the way, this roller's been doing fine. I don't know what was going on whatever field I was using beforehand, but this seems a-okay. I was using it before on Court Farms, and maybe it's just because everything was a little bit off kilter, something. I don't know. I mean, the map was beautiful, but I don't think it had anything to do with the map. Maybe it's because it wasn't flat. Yeah, that's probably it. Now we head down to the other end and we see where this worker will stop. And I'm guessing it's going to be right in here. Yep, right there it is. So we know that right there is where we need to go across. So I'll line it up right about here. And we'll head straight across. And I'll do everything to the right of this. And then we can hire the worker, finally. Now we can let this thing go. All right, all right, all right. We have completed that part. Set this here, hire the worker. Hopefully, everything goes according to plan. Let's double check, make sure that we can actually see the rolled versus not rolled. Very cool. What? Did I not hit worker? Oops. Anyway, there we go. We can let that go and be fine. All right, we'll back out of here. We'll pop over to the fertilizer spreader. This ain't gonna take very long. And see, now it's working and I can fertilize. Why? Why would it not do it earlier? I have no idea. Maybe it had something to do with the fertilizer spreader itself. Maybe I'm doing lime and rolling for absolutely no reason. But I'm sure there's somebody out there going, finally, he's doing that. So if that's you, here you go. This one's for you, man. What was it? 4 passes? And this is completely done? Yeah. Not bad at all. All right, let's make our way over to the big field, hit a couple of these little itty bitty spots that we missed, and then we're gonna have to figure that other bit out. The other option I've got right now is buying another roller, which could be helpful because rolling does seem to be taking the longest out of anything. So that may actually be a really good idea. So I noticed that our TL series only has 70 horsepower. The roller requires 80 horsepower. So why don't we spend a little extra cash, bump that up. There we go. Still so loud, it's not even funny. But let's head out. Let's grab this thing. There it is. Actually, you know what? Probably need to drop this front loader. I don't think we're going to need to be rocking that for a while. And we can finally use this tractor. Finally. We haven't used it for anything at all. Bring it back right there. There we go. And we'll just drop the front loader and the tool all at the same time. Perfect. All right. Grab and go. So this should get our rolling done twice as fast now. It's a tractor that can definitely handle it. It's a little bit big, but I mean, farmers every day are pushing equipment pretty much to the limits, just so they can save money on not having to buy another one. Maybe I need to start doing that as well. Because I definitely don't. How far away is the roller? I can't even see. He's all the way up there. It hasn't even done anything yet. Oh, yeah. All right, drop it here. We're going to enable fast farming, but we're going to bring it down to about 20 miles an hour, or 19 rather, because that seems to be a good spot for it. And we're A-okay. Yeah, all right. It's going to take a while. One thing I didn't think about was this tractor. Let's see if I can pull away from it. God, that sound is so loud. If it's going to go all the way to the end, because everything was made for the other tractor and how it performs, not with how this one goes. Oh, works perfect. All right, so a few more things that we've got going on here. We've got soybeans and we've got corn. These are things that need to be sold, but I don't really know where to take them. None of the production chains that we have right now will take either crop. So, well, I mean, soybeans can be taken in here, but I think that's probably going to be for, what, mineral feed? Yeah, it's used for mineral feed. Yeah, I think we find a way to just sell those 2 crops that we've got right now, soybeans and corn. There's no reason to keep either one of them. I also want to take a look and see if there's anything else. See, TMR's fine, silage, grass, hay, straw, forage crops are A-okay. We got a little bit of manure, pig feed. Stuff like that is okay. We don't really need to do much with it. We also have a bunch of red beets. We will have to figure out what to do with those too. So I decided to find a place that will accept both types of crops, and that's where we're going to sell. I still don't know how in the world we're going to get down there, but we'll figure that out. Also, got to figure out these rollers as well, because both of them are going to take off. I have way too many pieces of equipment now. Goodness. Let's see. This is good. Still gonna miss a little bit down the middle. You know what? I'm gonna rock with this. Let's find our T6. There we go. And then I'm just going to fire this worker. whenever we get done. All right, all done with the rollers, but they are filthy, absolutely filthy. Let's get the sprayer out and see if we can get these things cleaned up. I never really know what to look at here, but it looks like the wheels are a little bit, just a little bit, still a little white. Let's just spray those down. Hopefully the whole piece of equipment will cool off. Looks like we're all done over here, so we will take the roller and put it away. We will find our fertilizer spreader. We will throw it on the field, and I think that'll be about it, other than selling that stuff for at least today in game. But I have no idea what's going to be next. Actually, I do have an idea of what's going to be next. A little bit of an unrealistic fun. All right. The last step is here, and then we will be all done. It actually the field looks super duper good too. I like kind of running things in this order. Normally I don't run things in this order. If I'm going to be fertilizing or anything like that, I will do things in a completely different way. Also, yes, I do understand that if I used precision farming, things would be easier. I know. And we may enable it. I don't know. But I don't know. Just with precision farming, I just kind of didn't care. Plus, I hated how it would like take money from you at the beginning of a series because all of your fields were just rough. So when you harvested, or sold the harvest rather, you got like a really bad deal for it. It sucks. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. That could also be it. I believe this is going to be a new sales point for us that we've not visited before, and it's really not that far away from the main farm either, which is very, very nice. Oh, is this it? Oh, hey, we're already here. Well, that makes things nice and easy, doesn't it? We will drop off these few crops that we've got in here. I expect to make a decent amount of money. I don't expect to become a millionaire with this, but hey, you never know what'll happen. Soybeans are oh, never mind. Yeah, we're a millionaire. Well, there's that. And selling the corn, which is never a lot. Yeah, 100 grand for that. It's still pretty good, to be honest. We're going to make more money than we know what to do with, aren't we? Why do I have the feeling we're going to make too much money? I'm excited about it, but yeah, we're going to make too much money. This is going to be a great series. All done? Wha-bam! Cool! A couple little spots here and there. We'll kind of knock those out. A few of them are cool, and then we have spots at the top and the bottom of the field that don't need to be fertilized a second time that were already done. I don't know why, but whatever. Hey, it has nothing to do with me. I'm just here. While we're at it, let's go ahead and fill the fertilizer spreader back up. That way we don't have to do it later, I guess. I don't know. There's way too much fertilizer over here. This is a lot. This is very, very much a lot. Actually, one of the things we could do is grab a tipper or something and put it in the silo right here. Should hold there, I think. I don't actually know for sure. Anyway, let's drop this stuff off, put it here, and I believe as far as everything in-game goes, we're good for today, for now, for August. Let's turn the truck lights off. There we go. We need to figure out what we're going to be doing for September, and this kind of takes a little bit because I try to do everything the best that I can. So I want to go through and just double check, make sure that all the crops that we're going to sell have been sold. Red beets, we need to sell the red beets. I don't know what to do with them. Since we can't cut the red beets or anything like that, I have tagged a place somewhere right there, and we are going to go ahead and sell all of them. All the red beets that we just harvested, we are going to sell. By the way, check out part number 1 if you missed where I actually did sell all of those. Now I just gotta find them in here. It says they're red beets. They're coming out looking like sugar beets, and they look like grain in here. As a matter of fact, in the back they look like corn, and in the front it looks like grain. But it's all red beets. Man, something happened between point A and point B, and I don't know what it was, but boy, oh boy, something's going awry. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's rye. Does it look like rye? I have no idea. So this is definitely a place that I have no idea what I'm doing or how in the world to get in here. But hey, fortunately, right, nice and easy. Sweet. All right, we'll bring it in. Get over here. Start overloading red beets. Boy, oh boy, are they a lot. money's going up, which is good. It's not going to go up a tremendous amount, but I think they were paying 340 some per 1,000 liters, and we had 430-ish thousand liters, which is insane. So there's 63,000 there and 85,000 there. Not bad. So was that $150,000 for all of that? I mean, that's a pretty good take. I don't feel like I wasted my time much with it. And we've still got all the cut sugar beets as well, which are going to pay double that, more than double that. Yay! All right, yeah, we can still run across this field. Nobody's gonna judge me for that, right? Oh man, we delivered all the barley and the oats, and I totally forgot to activate. Yo, how much does it cost to upgrade? Yeah, it's a little bit much for me right now. We'll not worry about that yet. Let's see. So we're good through there. We have nothing in here. That is good. And then the oil mill, we'll double check. Make sure sunflower and canola. Cool beans, cool beans. And then see, pallet factory, we have nothing there yet because we've done 0 logging. Maybe we'll do some of that later on. We'd not make a TMR, but we are making cut sugar beets. Should see all those cut sugar beets being done by tomorrow morning, which is 2 thumbs up. And I think with everything else, it will be a good time to fast forward to the morning. Yeah, let's do it. I'm not ending yet. Don't worry. Still got time. But we need to fast forward and get into the morning to find out what we've got. So 1.317 mil right now. Let's find out what we're looking at in the morning. Still at 1317, which is good. Let's check out our production chain, see how everybody's doing. But before we do that, I want to buy these 3 fields because it is going to be time to unleash the beast. We don't have a lot of money left. 446,000. Don't worry, we're going to double that, if not triple it today, because it's going to be a wild and crazy September on Millstown. I almost forgot the name of the map. Crap. All right, so production change. Let's start with cut sugar beets. It looks like we are not there yet, but they are rocking and rolling good. We will want to upgrade this eventually because we are going to have a lot more sugar beets in here. I mean, like a ton more. As a matter of fact, might be a good idea to go ahead and upgrade this to level 3 just for now to play it safe. As far as our oil, kind of the same thing here. It's going to be expensive to upgrade that. However, we are making oil, which is great. There's also going to be a lot over there, so we'll have to check on that. And flour, same thing. So let's visit, not here. We want to come in, oh no. Oh, that poor truck. Oh no, hey. Oh man, the poor truck. There's pallets everywhere. Oh no. Hey. All right, well, the good thing is we should be able to move some of these and make them work. Oh, that is so much flour. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but if you can like make the pallet move a little bit, it's fine. I think one thing what I might do is bring that up and just close these all together. I think that'll do it. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'm gonna go through here and get all this. This is so dumb. Done. We are good. 67,999. So we missed 1 liter somewhere. That was a lot. It also did not work the way I was expecting it to work. So that stinks. Our oil mill is the next thing. Oils are supposed to be appearing there, but they're not. Are they behind it? No? Where are the oils? They aren't appearing anywhere. What have I done? Is this a thing that I did? Did I not set this correctly? I have it set to spawn. Well, okay, let's do this. The grain mill, it's set to spawn. So the oil mill should be set to spawn as well, right? So we probably lost a few $1,000s at the very least from the oil mill. So just to prevent any issues, I'm going to set this to selling just so we don't lose any more. I had one other idea. If I were pallets, I would be on the roof. They're not. Darn. Well, what are you going to do? Okay, now we need to set aside, I guess, or say set aside, we need to harvest. We need to prepare for harvest at the very least. So let's get prepared for harvest. Also, I noticed that the NPC did not do anything with this field. Clifford Powell, get to work, man. Your field looks awful. I did that field. So then, how are we going to do this? Well, Titers in here. I really want to get one of these. It's going to be so much easier. It's not going to take a million years to finish. Again, we could go with this if we wanted, with 100 or 50 meter working width, or we could go with the standard, which is, what is that? A T440. That would be, I don't know, 4 meters, 5 meters, somewhere around there, something like that. Where these are 16. Unrealistic, I will admit, but still looks kind of cool. I also mentioned that we would buy a harvester. So I think we buy the harvester and maybe lease the headers. I don't know. What do you think about that? We could even get a toothpaste one. No, we're not doing that, but we could. Red check. Wow, that was something else. Let me tell you, see, red chrome, red gloss, red satin. That's pretty good. You know what? There, old case red. I kind of like that. Old case red. That will work, man. Yeah. First things first, I've gotten a hold of a header for sugar beets. So that will be nice and easy. We'll grab this, fold it up, and go. Now, I will admit, I do not remember if this is a mod for all platforms or if it's just piece. Go, homie! Who sees something like this behind them and stops? An idiot, that's who. Wait, why are all the cars exactly the same? Okay, there's a red one. We're good. Let's get this out to the field, which is not this way at all. Where am I going? I'm not looking at the PDA. I'm just assuming that this is the way to go. Well, it could be the way to go. It's not, but it could be. Can I get across here without causing any trouble? Yes, I can. Nice. All right. So again, this is for sugar beets. Oh, the road comes out down here, doesn't it? My bad. This will be our sugar beet harvester, which will just, I guess, start at one end and go to the other. Now, the whole reason that I want this, I don't care at all about the sugar beets or anything like that. Yes, I did buy the harvester. No, I did not buy the header. I leased the header because I don't know what we're going to do with this in the future. I just assume it'll be nice to have this harvester in the future, which is good, which is very good. We'll unfold it, unfold everything. Woo, header comes down a little bit quick there, doesn't it? And we'll set this here for now. We're not going to harvest it yet, and it won't be harvested in this video. To be in the next video. So if you want to see this field harvested, get subscribed so you don't miss that if you made it this far. The last little bit is going to be set planning our logging experience. As you know, we own Field 51, or Farmland 51 rather. So we're going to head up there and just take a look and see what size some of the trees are. So I've got a mod install that should allow me to go up to the trees, and it'll tell me, let's see, diameter 0.9 meters. So that's 90 centimeters, is that right? Over here, 0.7, 70 centimeters. How's that one? 0.9. Well, you know what? Whatever. 0.9, diameter 0.7. Is it really diameter 0.9? Why do I feel like that's wrong? I feel like that's wrong. Whatever. You know, I'm such an idiot. The Crusher, the X3 Crusher from 82 Studio will run cut sugar beets. You put sugar beets in it, and it'll cut them for you. I totally forgot about that. And we have equipment that would work with that. Nonetheless, we need to find something that's going to work here for logging, and I just don't know if I've got the answer right now. If I sell the area for logging, which is a possibility, we would get it back another, I don't know, a couple 100,000, but we still wouldn't be able to afford a machine to do logging yet. So I think best thing to do, sell the logging area, forget about it for now, and then just say, all right, well, since we can't do logging, then we'll just focus on field work. And I think that's a good idea. I think it's a very good idea. So what do we do with the rest of it? Well, definitely we need to take a look and see if there's anything good in the used vehicle section. We're looking for New Hollands, and we're looking for This is nice. This is nice. New Holland Teal 80A, 100A, no cab. That's a pretty tractor for 13, 14 grand. There's something else I want to take a look at. So right here, we could see at the bottom, it says yield bonus 98%. And this is because I did not mulch this area after harvest. So it would be really cool to maybe add that to the selection. I'm not doing weeds and I'm not going to be doing stones. They can get over themselves. However, would be kind of nice to take a look at a few things. I don't have a lot of mulcher mods installed, to be fair. I think this is probably one that I really dig. I don't know much about mulchers, man. That's a pretty cool one. Tell you what, this is probably one to go with right here. How's about that? The Coltro 9TC. Nah, for real though, whatever we get, we'll probably have to buy 2 of them because it's going to take a while. Now, this is a base game piece of equipment in Farming Simulator 25, as well as it is in 22. I don't know, maybe something like that. Give me a second. I'm going to kind of poke around, see if I can find something cool. So it's not quite Amazon, but I think it's fairly close-ish. Not too bad at all. Let's get ourselves, let's see, these are 9 meters. So probably 2 of those, that'll work. I forgot, now we gotta go get them. I mean, they look good. It's not Amazon, but they do look pretty good. Let's see just how close these, I mean, it's pretty darn close. It's definitely not right. I mean, it is close. So you know what, I will take close enough. I'm happy with that. I keep forgetting I have a whole barn over here that I could put stuff in. Totally keep forgetting about this. Let's bring this in here and put it in. A lot of this stuff I'll try and put it in like an angle, kind of like this. I don't know, I've just found it easier. There we go, 1, cool, there we go. We got everything set aside, ready to rock and roll. Let's open a couple of these, because I don't have anything in here either. We've got some pretty sweet storage areas, and I'm not using a single one. Yeah, we should probably do that. We could fit, what, tractors 2 deep in here, I think? Yeah, we could easily fit the Optum and the T7 over on one side, both the New Hollands on the other side. Plenty of room. Since we're doing some busy work, let's go ahead and get rid of a few things that I am not gonna care about. Let's get rid of that. The windmill, though it's cool, or the wind turbine rather, though it's cool, boy oh boy, does that take up a lot of extra space that I would love to be using for other stuff. And let's see, eventually I would love to get rid of the silo, but it is what it is for now. It's fine. I'm also noticing that this fence line that's going down through here can be deleted, which is very interesting. Now, I don't care about this fence line. That one's cool. This one over here, however, I would love to get rid of because I have to keep going around it. Does it work? Oh my goodness, it works like a normal fence. I guess it is. I'm a bit of an idiot, sorry. Let's see. Okay, so we've got that. Fence line's out. I wonder if I could take it and like bring it in a little bit because we're not going back here for anything. Landscaping, nope. Decorations, yep. And then we just need to find that fence. It does work, however, I don't think it's gonna let me put this here. Oh, no, it does. Oh, okay. Because this section right here is giving me some troubles. Not bad, though. Very cool, very cool. I wonder if I could adjust some of the rest of this as well to kind of make it look a little bit better. So we've got a gate here, which if I do it like this, oh, that could work. Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah. Maybe not quite there, maybe about right here-ish. Ooh, that works real good. Yeah, there we go. We got that, and then we could join that to there. Perfect, perfect. And then we could take this and bring it out to like here-ish. Yeah, that'll do good. And then we could just kind of block that whole area off. Hey, very cool. I think we could probably do something down here as well. It's not going to be anything wild and crazy, but maybe just like straight out like that. Yeah, see, just kind of extends it a little bit. Nothing too wild and crazy. Cool beans, man. Also, because I think we have noticed that I'm probably not going to be doing much when it comes to bell storage. Let's sell the bell storage spot, and then let's put down the literal exact same building down here so that it is good. See, this is gonna take me a couple minutes to get all this situated. Hang on. And there it is. Nice and easy. Now we can use it as a storage building instead of bale storage like it was before. Since the red barn pack is a required mod, why don't we also get rid of the easy shed here and place down this guy, that red barn. Ooh, that could work. Let's go and get rid of that, and we need to get all of the stuff out from under here. There we go. Everything is out and about. Let's save the game because, well, as you know, everything goes wild and crazy here. Let's go back out. Where's that shed? Is this the one? Make sure there's not another one that I like better. That one's kind of cool because it's got drive-through, but we're past that point already. There we go. Put it red. Is it good? Is it all right? Is everything cool beans? I think everything's cool beans, man. Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah. It looks so much better on this farm too. Very, very cool. Man, we are transforming this place. Now also that we've got these new buildings, one of the things that we can do is swing them around and come over here and pick up some of these other pieces of equipment and move them. I think I put the plow in there, but we might be able to fit it over there. Also, I want to take the combine harvester, put the header on it, and then stick it in the building somewhere. I think that'd be a good idea. Let's see, this one down here, maybe we keep this one for equipment. I don't know, this seems like an equipment kind of shed for some reason. And then the one down there, we might be able to fit a combine in there. I don't know. Why don't we try that next? What an easy place to put the combine. Man, get this thing, grab it, unfold it, drop it, pull it in here. And good. Look at that. There's so much room for activities in here. Yeah. Now this is going to be tricky because this building is awesome and I still don't like it, to be fair. Maybe because it's a base game building. I don't know. So what I might do is try and find somewhere to put this bale trailer. Maybe around the back side of this building. Oh, that could work. Yeah, like right here. Yeah, just gotta put it somewhere. Right there. Yeah. Unfold, detach, and good. Oh, we can actually go over to the over to the store and get our trailer bed finally. Truck bed. They reunite once again. Got it. Yeah. Man, this thing looks insane. So the last thing we got to figure out what to do with is this truck right here. I'm not actually sure what I want to do with it because it is nice just having a truck ready to go, which is phenomenal. We would have to find somewhere to put it. The good thing is, at least right now, we need to take this over to our other field where we've got stuff ready for harvest. So I think for now, maybe we just put it right here. Yeah, that's a good spot to put it. Save our game and then figure out from there. Is it done? Cool. So we can get rid of this building, the hay shed as it's called. And then now we've got quite a bit of extra room where we can put something like this, for example. A really nice barn. This is not a bad spot for it. It's not a good spot, but it's not a bad spot for it. Actually, does that got drive-through? It does have drive-through. We could put the trucks here. Oh, yeah. Add a little bit of painting and some shrubbery to go along with it. And I think we should also add some fencing behind it. Just because... why not, right? So there's one other thing we need to do. I've got a tree that's clipping in. Oh boy, the ground is not level there. All right, well, we've got two things to do. Now we need to bring this this ground up to level. There we go. And maybe we'll bring it out just a little bit more. There we go. Bring it out to about here. That works. Then we can soften that out. And nobody knows the difference. Crap, I made it worse. All right, anyway, we got a tree back here that's going to have to go. We're going to plant something else down. Delete objects input on. We'll delete the tree itself. And then we're going to put another tree back here. Not the same tree, but I put two instead of one. So hopefully it looks just as good. I don't know. I don't know if it will or not. The good thing is there's no tree cutting through anymore. Also, I think we might be able to go get our pickup truck and back in that long trailer in here. I decided to put the truck bed back on for now. We'll see if it behaves. I don't know if it will or not. See, it's already jumping around. It's a lot of weight, to be fair. It is a lot of weight. How far can we back this up? Pretty darn far. We don't need to go that far, but you know what? That works perfect. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. First off is going to be just an insane harvest of the center of our field. So we have sugar beets on field 11 and field number 10. We also have potatoes on field number 9, which needs to be harvested. At least out of all the fields that we have, those are the ones that need to be harvested. Everything else seems to be growing, which is great. Currently also with our pricing as far as the amount of money that we have, it's okay. I think we're doing all right, at least for now. Let's see. I don't even know how this thing works. Do we just hire a worker and let it go? Oh yeah, it seems to work. Oh, let's go with 12 miles an hour. Look at that. I want to go faster. There we go. I think, let's see, how fast will this machine go? 37's probably a little bit quick. I like 25. That feels right. This is going to be wild. Just absolutely wild. I'm going to do my best to run. Uh-oh. Oh, back it up, back it up, back it up. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, you know what? Because we've got these limbs that are hanging over, this is probably the big problem there. See? Look, it's doing it again. It really doesn't want to cause any trouble when it comes to these trees, and I think that's fine, but I will acknowledge that maybe, just maybe, a little bit more testing might come to play. Look at that, it's stopping again. You have no point, no reason. It would be nice if some of these fields, maybe, I know this is modded, maybe if it's tested a little bit different, whether that be one way or the other, just to make sure that it works and these workers are not just stopping willy-nilly here and there. Oh well, that's probably a me thing. Let's be honest, this thing's modded to all get out. I'm also, at least if I can, gonna try and run this field and the field beside us both at the same time. I'm gonna try and run, I don't know, I think 3 inlands is probably too much, but I'm definitely gonna be running 2 up here at the top, just so everything is good and we don't have to worry about them turning around at the very end. We get to here, good to go, sweet, and we can go around. It looks like I've got crop destruction turned off still from the last harvest, so you know what? I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna say a thing. Let's see, let's check in, see how much sugar beets we've got right now. 155,000 liters of sugar beets. It's insanity, absolute insanity. I do love that this map, I wish it came out a long time ago because I would have been able to play it a lot more. But there we go, fire higher, and it worked. I wish that this would have come out a while ago because this would be such a fun map to play on. I would have taken all of these areas and plowed them up. You know me, that is something that I do. I would have definitely gone in and done all of that. I would have had a great time doing it too. All right, so there is that. Looks like we need a little bit more here on the end, so I will do this manually. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll spin around and put this right here. And now it should just go. I hope. We'll get down to the bottom. We're going to do the same thing at the bottom. We'll go down and then back. And then I'm hoping that the overlap from the header will allow it to go between both of these fields by itself. That's going to be the fingers crossed hope of that. Now we've got 25% filled up already here. 260,000 liters of sugar beets. We went from like chilling out and taking it easy on this series to just go. So much fun. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's missing little bits. I really wish that wasn't a thing, but yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I can't do nothing about it. There we go. Hit that, and then we'll hit this down at the bottom. I'm thinking we're gonna be close to 350 to 400,000 liters of sugar beets by the time we finish just the end rows. Let's see. All right, well, I undershot it just a little bit. 429,000 liters. Sorry. I did bad. I misdid it. I misread it. All right, we'll drop that there. I'm gonna jump out and just let it go. because we're going to have to start carting. I think my cart only holds 500,000 liters. Oh boy. Now it might be time for a good upgrade on this truck. The truck's a little bit slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bump all the horsepower, hook up to it. There we go. I think we're running about 200 or 300 horsepower to begin with. Oh yeah, it's picking up and moving now. Let's go. Yeah, all right. Not bad there. I've already got my cruise control set for 25, so that when we get over there, we'll be good to go. I don't know if we're going to be able to harvest everything that we've got. One of the things that may end up happening is I might end up just kind of dropping what we got and leaving it be. I hope not. I mean, we've still got plenty of time to do it. I just hope we can do it. Perfect timing over here with our harvester. Let's see, can we do this without causing trouble? The answer's no, but I'm gonna do my best here. All right, let's see if we can get it lined up. Gun it, because the harvester's gonna take off. Oh, come on! It's stuck in like a low gear. It just wouldn't go. Goodness gracious. Ay, ay, ay. That's a great, easy way to annoy DJ Go Ham. All right, there's the front portion. Let's fill up the back portion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're already full. Oh, man. That's 500,000 liters there. How much is this going to run? It's already got 100,000 in there. Ooh, baby. Let's figure out what we're gonna do with this. I don't remember, how did we cut sugar beets the last time? We did do it, right? Oh, I have a production chain. Yeah, right over here. So funny enough, it's been about a week or two IRL since I've actually recorded on this map. I missed it so much. It is so difficult not to record or not to play on a map when you don't have time to record. Come on, you can do it. Get through those gears. Ay, ay, ay. Let's double check here and see how our production's going to go. Let's see. It's not the grain mill. It's not the farm supply. What is it? Steve Silo. That's it. Cut sugar beets. All right. Well, looks like we were out. We can fit a total of 3 million in there, which is great news. And we'll put a little bit more. There you go. All right. Let's see if we can jump back over there before it fills up. Oh, that's going to be fun. Well, not an insane amount has been done, but I will say enough has been done. Oh, it's making its way around. Honestly, it's almost done with the first field. Oh, I slowed down too much. Go, 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 baby. Slow down. There we go. All right. Oh, can I drive straight? Yes, there we go. Oh, boy. That's that. Ooh, it's almost full. Almost full again. Yowzer, that's 410. It got 300,000 liters while we was gone. It's just ridiculous. It's so stupid. Oh, I love it. We'll try and run a little bit of carting while we do this, but I don't know if it's gonna fill it up quite yet. No, not quite. We're gonna have to run back towards the other way to do that. I also might get lucky and have this harvester do what I was hoping that it would do, which is overlap enough to where it can hit both of these fields without me having to rehire the worker. I am quite interested to see if it will do that. Let's see, that's us full right there. That's it, there is no more. But we do need to babysit this bad boy and see how it does. Let's get down here to the bottom. You know what? Let's pull over here. Like that. That'll do. And then let's check this out. How's he gonna do? Worker's still hired. Making the turn. There will be an overlap. Oh, this might work. This might just work. Oh, tell me it's gonna work. Put it down. Go on. Go on. You know you want to. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, sweet. Whew, we better run though. It's gonna be full by the time we come back. Even more sugar beets going in. We'll take a look at our production chain. How are we looking here? Well, we've got a pretty good amount so far. Can we upgrade this? I mean, yeah, we can. How much money do we have? $273,000. We could probably upgrade this a little bit more. You know what? Let's just go all out with it. Max level. Ooh! And so now we're going to be getting, yeah, that's about 50 ish 50 liters every like half second. That'll work. Oh no, he should have been back by now. Where you at, buddy? You just came down here and stopped, didn't you? You can't do that. Oh, come on. Well, we've lost a little bit of time, at least 300,000 liters within that amount of time, but it'll be all right. Put it down, hire the worker, let him do his thing. Well, I've been trying to let this harvester kind of do its thing. See if we get a little close. I did speed it up as well. Let's see, this should fill us up to the top. There it is, we're full, go, 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 go. Deliverer number 2, and it is happening fast. This is going to be, was this the third drop off, I think? This is going to bring us up to 1.5 million liters of sugar beets that we've delivered so far. Yikes. That is absolutely insane. Right here at the very end of it, I caught it right before it was done. We've got our truck right there. So this is going to be our last sugar beet pass here. I think I leased it. Yeah, we leased it. Which means we're going to return that. We're going to lease a potato harvester. We'll have to figure that one out too. Well, I say harvester. I think this will actually do it, won't it? I've already forgotten. And there it is. 1.76 million liters of sugar beets. That's a lot. So here we are. We've got our sugar beet header, which will now be sent away. And here we have a potato header. Let's lease that, see what we got. 1,500 bucks for leasing, not bad. I also got really lazy, and I just put it over here. There we go. Hook up and go. Sweet. So this one, if I remember correctly, this header will go 24 miles per hour, so we will go at that. Let's see if I can set this up to 24. I don't know if it's the first or second mark of 24. We'll just stick it on the first and call it a day. Let's put this thing down and we will do it to it. I am going to run these passes myself. So I'm going to run, I think, 2 passes at the top and the bottom. That sounds about right. Running top and bottom and not looking too bad, man. Look at that. 55,000 liters already. That's very good. I think to prevent any issues, I'm going to go ahead and come over here and hit this part beside the woods. I do think there's a pathway over here which might make things a little bit easier for us in the long run, but I don't know. It does look like a clean shot straight to the end. I really hope that it is. And yet again, right down here at the end, he decides to go, you know what, I don't wanna. Yeah, go figure. There we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and hit 2 passes down here, and then the workers should be able to knock the rest of that out on their own, as they did a really good job with it on the other fields. I don't see why they won't here as well. So with the inrows, about 150 to 200,000 liters, somewhere right in the middle. Man, oh man, it is looking good. I don't know if we're going to be able to get 500,000 liters of potatoes off here. Let's see. I'm trying to see at the bottom. It is just not telling me how much I'm going to get off of this field. And I don't know why. Did I accidentally delete a mod that I've been using? Regardless, we need to get the sugar beets taken over to our cutter. And then the potatoes will be taken over to our silo. And then we'll kind of have to figure out what to do with these. We also need to do something with that field as well. Did I ever buy a seeder? I don't know. Yeah. We got this big old Amazon thing right here. All right. Well, we'll figure that out. Little pickup info on our sugar beets. We are doing good. We've gotten almost another 50,000 liters of cut sugar beets just in the amount of time that I've been here recording. So that's great news there. I will spin around, fly around, trying to go get some of those potatoes and be good. Why do I say potatoes like that, by the way? I have no idea. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing over here? How is everything? How's your mama? How's everything? It's good? I hope it's good. I'm gonna do my best to try and keep up with you, but I'm going uphill right now. For some reason, this truck doesn't want to go. If you'd have a mod installed that doubles all my horsepower. Yeah, I use that. See, that's so stupid. Why? Just give me a CVT transmission. BC. I know it's a me problem. I'm very aware. fully aware it's a me problem, but yeah, rabble. Nonetheless, all right, there you go. I think the harvester should be full enough for us to be able to get one load off here. Definitely got a lot more potatoes, or a lot less potatoes than I was expecting us to get. Still perfectly fine, all good. We hit the mother load when it comes to sugar beets, so maybe we could just get over that. We did A-okay, man, we did A-okay. There you go, there's 500,000 liters of potatoes. And we probably got another 100, 150 left, and that'll be about it. All right, finished it up. Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. There it is. Worker is done, and so are we. I'm just gonna drop the header there because I do not need that no more. Open it up, and we'll be good. 130,000 extra liters, so 630,000. It's not terrible. It's way less than we got off of sugar beets, but hey. What are you gonna do about it, right? All right, bring it over here. Let's see what we could do. I would love to do something with this field, but I don't know if it's going to be, number one, worth it. Number two, well, I guess worth it. Yeah. Is it gonna be worth it? I don't know. Let's clean this thing up. Yay. Last of the taters is going in. Let's double check and see how many potatoes that we have. Where's a big number at? Oops, that's pig food. Did I go past it? Oh, potatoes. Here we go. 630,000. Oh, my goodness. That's a bunch of taters. I mean, well, we got off that field, so it is what it is. We need to find a place to sell those, and we need to do that ASAP. As far as everything else, let's take a look at our cut sugar beets and see how we're doing here. So 524,000 liters right there. I think after about a day or so, a day should be good to get the rest of those cut, so maybe we'll worry about selling them later, or maybe we could even, I mean, we've got a load. We could take a load and sell it right now. You know what? Let's do that. It's going to give us a little bit of play money, which will be very, very good. I was originally going to take this to the BGA. However, we are not going to do that. We're going to take everything up to Betty Joe's right up here. Bam! Betty Joe's bales and more. And the more stands for cut sugar beets, I guess. Also, why are the sugar beets in the back? And why is the trigger like regardless, 500,000 liters of cut sugar beets all up in here right now, and we are good. Should just be able to go straight over here, maybe hit the road and go up. As a matter of fact, the BGA is right here as well. I haven't seen the BGA on this map. Would be kind of cool to check it out. It's gonna open up for us. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so it's just like a base game BGA. Nothing wrong with that. Very cool, man. Let's jump over this, get a little air. Yay! That would be absolutely terrifying, IRL. And then we'll bring it over here and we'll sell them. You know, we've done enough, I think, silage and stuff like that, BGA style crops on other series. So you know what? Here, this works perfectly fine for me. See how much we get after the first 250,000. 272 grand. Dude! Each one of these is over $500,000. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I like that. And another 272,000. There you go. We're up to 718 grand. Oh, man. I will take that. I will take that all day long. So we got some cool fields over here as well, right beside. I think we're going to have enough to do. Yikes. See if I can Austin Powers my way out of this thing. That was pretty easy. Yeah, we've got fields right here beside us. They're close-ish to our main farm. Again, this is such a cool map, man. If you have not played on this, I definitely recommend you check it out because it is very cool, very nice. It's easy to get around. It's just a really neat map. And again, I just wish that it would have come out months, if not a year ago, so that we could enjoy it a little more. But you know what? I enjoy it as much as I can. Before we load up with our potatoes, love saying it like that, there is one thing that I want to do. I want to use that pup trailer back there. The reason that I want to use that pup trailer back there is because I'm pretty sure that I can hook it up to the back of this trailer. If I can't, I'll sell it and get over it. But if I can, that's pretty darn sweet. So, can the best backwards driver in Farm Sim back up to this and hook up? Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. So I've got it set up to hold 250,000 liters just like the front can. So we'll come along through here, find our potatoes in here. There we go. And we'll load up a full set of taters. Yes. Now we also need to find out where we're going to be selling said potatoes. Restaurant's a pretty good price. The trains are good prices as well. You know what? I'm kind of digging restaurant. I don't know where it is, but I'm hoping that it's not difficult to get in and out of. That'll be easy. Now this is a good looking setup right here. Look at this. Oh man. Big problem is going to be taking turns. Didn't really think about that. It's not too bad. The trailer in the middle definitely is going to jackknife or cause some major problems. But at least for now, taters will be sold and we will make good money. I've also increased the emptying speed of this a little bit. For pretty much everything else, I use 20,000 liters for the empty speed. Just saves time. You know, I can't spend 1 million hours at a day recording. Just doesn't work. All right, so there we go. There's that 275,000 liters. We'll pull forward a little bit. We'll go ahead and dump the rest of these. This should be about a $75,000. No. $800,000? We're gonna make a lot of money off of potatoes. Yeah, there we go. To another 275,000 liters. I don't think I hit the end on the clip there like I was meaning to. Oh well, here's what it is. And then last bit. Is that grain door? No, I guess that's back, isn't it? And then that'll dump there too. I don't think I changed the dump speed on this though. No, I did not. I'm gonna have to go back and do that. Well, that's okay because there's not gonna be a whole lot there anyway. Okay, we made a lot on potatoes. There you go. We are now millionaires again. Yay! Trailer's a little bit long. All right, check that. Cool. All right, park it up, and I think we're good. Oh my, that's a lot of fun there. So now we need to get to work on that other field, making it even larger. First things first, plowing. Made the mistake of putting the plow over here right behind the harvester. Got it. There it is. I know it's blue, but I like a red tractor. Oh no! Oh boy, that was fun. Let's save the game. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, that's a great way to... Just got goosebumps because that freaked me out. Super cool setup here. This is actually going to be really easy to do. All I'm going to do is we'll come here. Will this span it? Oh, it will. Very cool. Drop it down. Turn on create fields. Back it up until this is a straight line between the two fields. There it is. Aha, got it. And then for here, should be able to hire a worker. Yeah, and they just plow up straight in the middle. There you go. So we're just going to run that on both sides, and that should do us good. I do need to find out what this needs. So it's going to need some lime. Is it fertilized any? No, that's a good thing. And then is it anything else? I guess not, huh? It's just plowed. All right. And then over here on the other side, we are going to do the same thing right until we get real close to it. Set it to 0 miles an hour. It still goes. Come on, one more. There it is. Hey! And stops. Perfect. Sweet. Let's do it one more time. Looks like there's a little bit less space between these two fields here than there were previously, so that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and speed this up and kind of let it take off to the other side. Should make doing this a little bit faster. Next thing is going to be, I think, to fertilize and then roll and lime. Maybe we'll do it in that direction. Perfect. Now, both of these fields, or all three of them rather, are all one field. That's a big old field. Well, I've decided the order I'm going to do stuff. I don't know if it's the right one or not, but I'll do my best. So let's first fill up with lime. There we go. We're using the Breedle style Amazon spreader. Love this thing. And we're just going to kind of set it on its own on that field over there. I wish there was an easier way to get across. You know what? There could be. There could easily be another way across. Where is, let's see, So our road is here. This would go across here. Yeah. So the train goes through whatever, no matter what you do, right? Yeah. Let's see. Can we do this? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about deleting the fence. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing I could do. I don't know if you guys do that either. Yeah. We'll just do that. That's way easier than trying to build a ramp. Boom. Done. Ha ha. Now the other question would be, how dumb is this gonna look? Don't care. So now we have got to run a few passes around just to make sure that it's going to work. Let's set it up maybe about here-ish. Actually, don't remember how much the spread is. I think it's 18 meters. I could be wrong. But let's just put it here and see what happens. Actually, that's about right. Perfect. And we'll speed it up too, just to get the process going. The other great thing is now the ends are on here, the left and the right-hand side. The middle is now the other bits, I guess. So that's kind of an interesting thing. The top and the bottom and becoming the sides and vice versa. That's kind of neat though, isn't it? So this gives us the perfect opportunity to run 2 or, as I'm probably going to do, 3 passes around the top here. The other side, do the same. And then that should give us enough room for our worker to turn around once we hire them. Let's see how we get along through here. How are we going to do? Straight across, just as I was hoping we would. Now, oh yeah, good. I was making sure that this field actually needed lime. That makes me happy. Now, we hit the other end. And just like that, with a little bit of refill, we can hire our worker. Bam! All right. So now that that is going through that, let's see if we can get something else going. I think the next thing's going to be fertilizer, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we can find ourselves a tractor to do that job. Ah, this will be perfect. And look at this. Somebody's driving backwards everywhere. Ooh, yeah. And we're full on fertilizer. Sweet. I don't have to go fill up. And I get to use the new road that I built. Road. Oh, can we make it before this car? No, but we can make it before the next one. And I guess that's just as good, right? Just as good. I'm not going to send the worker for this down yet, but I did want to at least get it ready about right here. This is just going to be one of those run one pass all the way around the field and then just hire it on the worker and be done with it. So there's that. We've also got our worker here. We need to figure out what we're going to be planting. So we've got oats in here. We also have canola there. But as far as the fields that we own, that's all that we've got in the field. So we need something else. It needs to be something that makes us good money, but also something that's going to be useful. I think the answer is going to be soybeans, just because soybeans just makes a dumb amount of money. So I think that's what we go with here. I think soybeans are the answer. Ooh, something I hadn't thought about here is our flour. Let's see. This stuff is definitely not going in for whatever reason into the truck. I've tried moving the truck around, and just for whatever reason, when this stuff drops, it does not want to go in this truck. And I don't know why. I don't know if I'll ever know. Let's see if we can reposition it and see if it does go. Now, obviously, it's not going to work whenever the truck's that far away. But, oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got a mod that installed that'll do that. My bad. But like here, should be good. After every time they drop. We have 76,000 liters in there right now. That's so stupid. Oh, that's ridiculous. Since we've got so much money, how's about we try to find a way to lime that field a little bit faster? Fertilizer's not going to be bad, but lime is taking forever. So let's go in. Let's go to our spreaders. And I think 82 Studios got a spreader in here that should be exactly what I'm looking for, except I don't know where it is. Oh, hang on. I can't actually remember. Doesn't the worker cause a few issues with this? Yeah, I think the worker doesn't enjoy working with that one so much. All right, well, I'll figure it out. Well, it turns out you cannot back up into a fertilizer spreader with a truck. I tried. Didn't work. What about this thing? We've got one extra tractor. Let's see if it'll work for what we want to do. I may have to buy another full-size tractor. The money's just gonna be dumb. Let's see. Weight is not an issue. It should have been, but it's not. Let's see. We'll come over here and we'll fill up with lime. There it is. 10,000 liters in the bag. Cool. 1,600 bucks. And then we just get over to the field and help out. One thing I didn't consider was almost hitting the train, which definitely almost happened. Yay! Got a couple trees here we may have to take out as well, but I think we'll be all right. Let's take a look here real quick, see how well we've done. So the field is halfway done, but we've still got plenty to go. 26 miles an hour is going to be a little bit slow for what I want to do. But whatever, it'll be fine. It'll be running at 42 meters. I think we'll be okay. Let's boom it out. Let's see, let's figure out what 24 meters looks like. Well, that was about right, actually. And go, please. Yay. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into right down here at the end. There's a little bit left. I'm not going to take over. As a matter of fact, that tractor is going to go faster than me anyway. Hard up, let it go right here. Boom. Nice and easy. What in the world was that? Oh, I emptied the tank. All right, we got that fixed up, but this ought to be fun to watch. We've got a little fight gonna go on between two New Hollands. Who's gonna win? Somebody's gonna be in somebody's way is what's gonna happen. Let's see if I can just... Well, I don't... That tractor's like, I give up. He just turned it off. Well, I guess we can put this away and let's see. What do we grab next? Roller, I guess? Oh, I had mulchers. I said I was gonna mulch. I didn't do it. Crap. Now, I'm making the assumption that this isn't gonna take very long. And I hope that I'm correct with that. Let's see if we can enable a little fast farming with that and let them fly. Should be good. We can actually take the fertilizer spreader that we have up there with the lime in it. We can put some regular solid fertilizer in there too, just to kind of help out a little bit. And I probably will do that just so we get this done a bit quicker. We only have one seeder, and it is going to take a minute to get this done. All right, we got the other guy hired up, ready to go. I was about to say fired, but not yet. We'll see how they work. And that's probably a good spot to do that. Spin right around and get back to it. Yes. That's way more than enough room to turn around. Should be just fine down there. How we doing? Look at that, man, already. Well, we are getting close to finishing this field. We got one more pass right there. I'm gonna take this fertilizer spreader, put it down here at the bottom. Actually, you know what? That's a really dumb idea. Let's put it up here where it's nice and, well, where I'm gonna hire it on the worker anyway. And we're done. Bam! Cool. Now we get to do some seeding. I guess we could technically, for Farming Simulator, we could roll next, but yeah, we'll roll afterwards. How's about that? Bring all of our Amazon toys down here. Yeah. Actually, you know what? We got the money. We could just buy another Amazon seeder. You know what? We'll do that because we're not really doing a whole lot here. Let's do that. I'm gonna go buy another Amazon seeder, a big one, just like this one, and I'm gonna buy me another tractor too. Why not? Let's go. Soybeans going in. I have not lined this up correctly. There is one other thing that I want to do. This field has a massive hump right in the middle of it, and I want to get rid of that. So I am going to try and smooth this out. This is going to take way longer than I need to be spending on this. But I'm going to try and do this as best I can. Let's see if we can get it done. I'm going to start off just going quick. Maybe about that speed. That'll work. And it'll slowly start bringing everything down in line with each other. If I was able to go slower or had a much larger landscaping tool, that would be great. But I'm using what I got right now. All right, so right down here at the very end, we are going to now hire this up. You can see everything that we have done. Bring it here. We are getting the needs rolling icon, which is great news. See if we can line this up. Yeah, right there will be fine. Sweet. Okay, let's buy ourselves another one of these. I decided to go big for this one. A T8 US version. Put a nice weight on the front. Looks a little silly. I probably should have gone for just normal weight. And we'll hook up here. Soybeans is the name of the game, and we will do it. Man, what a beautiful, beautiful tractor. Let's bring those little warning signs out there. Yeah, man. That is, such a beautiful machine. Love it, love it, love it. Let's set it up, see if we can get to work. This is going to be a lot of sitting around waiting, at least on my part. Bring this here, drop that down, turn it on, and hire worker. Go, go, go. Wait a minute. Something's different. You see all the way around the outside? Oh, it's because this stupid thing's got fertilizer in it. What in the world? Fertilizer. Whatever. Not using it. This is why I ran into problems beforehand. Because it didn't want to work. I had to put the lime down. Urgh, rabble. Whatever. What are you going to do, right? Let's go ahead and start working on a roller. We've got the time. So we should go ahead and do it. Don't want to go too fast. About right here. Should do. Yeah. Hire worker, just see what happens. I'm going to bring the speed down a little bit. About 15, that will work. Yeah. And let's see, needs rolling. We're good. Cool. So everywhere we seed needs to be rolled. I hope that the seeder doesn't look at this and think, oh, I'm supposed to do something with that area. Really hope they don't. I'm also going to speed this up just to see how fast can the roller go without bouncing all over the place? I mean, it's doing all right now. This seems to be working. I don't know, dude. I don't know. All right, so they've stopped right there. Works for me. Let's see if we can spin this around and hire it up here. I'm totally cool going behind the roller and doing all the stuff that it should have done. It's definitely going to stop before it runs into any problems. So at least that's going to work for us. We need to get one more roller. Not that. This tractor. Got it in the field, and we are going. Kind of double check here, see how everybody is doing. A-okay. Looks like the case is doing good. Flip it around. Looks like a roller here is doing all right, too. That makes me happy. Definitely going to be a lot at the ends to roll, but you know what? Whatever. And then here's our big New Holland. Rockin' and rolling. This is going to take a bit. So what I'm going to do is take an itsy bitsy little breakarooski. Oh, yeah. See all the spots that it's jumping? Yeah. Bouncing around. We're going to have to not do that. Yeah. Get out of birds. Good. So I am going to back away from the computer, take a little bit of a break, and it's probably going to be for 30 to 40 minutes maybe before these finish up, especially the rollers. They're going to take forever. Yeah. Speaking of rollers, I should probably slow this one down. About 24, 25 miles an hour should be good. Okay. We'll be back. And I'm done. We did everything. It has been rolled. It did not get mulched. Doesn't need it, to be fair, but it didn't get it. Turn off the needs rolling. We got a couple little bits and bobs all the way up and down through there and everything. But we are good. Does not need lime, which is great. And it is halfway fertilized. Now, as mentioned, I kind of messed up and put fertilizer in one of the seeders that you can't put fertilizer in. How did I do that? I don't know, but we're not going to worry about that. What we need to worry about is some of this is lighter color than the other, and it's about half of it. So I'm just gonna wait until like the next day in game, whenever this is growing, and we'll be just fine. That's the game plan there. So since we're kind of ending it out, maybe a little bit earlier than I was expecting, let's be fair, I started a new Let's Play a little bit late, especially releasing one episode every week, and this is coming out a week late. It just is what it is. I think what we're going to have to do is fast forward some time because I kind of want to get this stuff out of the ground. I really want the stuff. Plus, we could sell it all, and that's a massive field to harvest. Oh, I can't wait. We're also making bells off of it, too, which should be good with our baler. Where's the baler? Where'd I put it? Found it. We're good. So since that's the case, let's go ahead and sleep one sleepy time day in game. I do want to double check here. Yes. Is there anything landed on the ground? No. Perfect. I want to just start it and stop it. I don't know why, just kind of what I'm going to do. And unfortunately, I think everything coming out of the oil mill is going to be a total loss at this point. Let's see. Grain mill, oil mill. Sweet. Okay, so I did reset this to selling. At least there's that. We probably lost, I don't know, 5 pallets? Maybe 10 pallets? Something like that? I don't know. 'Tis September now. I will see you in October. And here we are. Probably should have paid attention to how much money we had. We have more now, so that's good, right? Yeah, okay, I just went back and took a look at it. We made about 20 Oh my goodness. What? How? Oh, I went too fast. So with this stuff, usually you don't want to go overnight because it'll do this. Oops. We're making way too much. Flower simulator. It's so dumb. Let's get this stuff in here. I don't know how in the world I'm going to do this, but I think what I'm going to do is try and push all of these because they just need to like move a little bit. And then now we should be able to pull up next to them and they all go. Hey, did exactly what I was expecting it to do. I don't know what it is, but like when the pallets go down, they're like a certain way. And then the pallets get moved and then they're a different pallet. I would love to tell you how this works. DJ Go Ham doesn't know. Let's come down with it a little bit. Let's grab and then push. Let's not freak out like that. And then we'll grab here and go over so they all move a little bit and get out of the ground. That should do it for us. How much do we have? It's 130,000 liters. Yikes. So the one thing that I wanted to do was run some fertilizer. I think I'm only going to have to do this once, maybe? I don't know. Figured I'd bring the New Holland around. We haven't used it for much, so let's do that. We'll enable this fast farming. This should happen pretty quick. Yeah, hopefully. Don't we have another fertilizer spreader around here somewhere? And we got another fertilizer spreader down here. Oh, it's not full. There we go. And we'll bring it right here. Turn it on. Hires the worker. And let them go fast. Sweet. And then we could grab this guy, bring it all the way down to the other end, and we should be good. We've got one running this way and one running down here. And pretty much done-ish with that. Didn't take very long at all. You can see here we got a little bit left there, and then that is it. And then we will fast forward another day in game. I do want to take a look and see what in the world is going on with this grain mill. Oh, that's what's going on. Never mind. And it's level 1. That's the craziness that happened with level 1. This poor little production chain. Alrighty, well, we've got everything kind of figured out, ready to go. I did want to double check if there's any other production chains that we got going on. I guess this is the only one, but it's selling currently, so that works for me. Down here, sugar beet cut. Ooh, we didn't sell all of the cut sugar beets. I think we need to do that, don't we? Yes, we do. Where is my truck? There's my truck. I didn't really think too much about this, but I totally forgot about the sugar beets already. I know, I'm terrible. We will need to figure out how to move all of this. I think we can move 750,000 liters at a time, which means this is going to take 3-ish loads. Not quite 3, but 3 enough. Ooh. We need to find out where in the world we could sell this stuff at. All right, we got our place. We're going to be heading over to the animal trader sells BGA bale. That's not the word. So one good thing is it is very, very close. The bad thing is I don't know if we're going to be able to fit in there. If it's where I think it is, we are not going to be able to sell very easily. Yeah, that's going to be tough. Can I drive in the other way? No. Well, this ought to be fun. Let's see. Can we swing it wide? Yes, we can. Oh, well, that shouldn't be too difficult now, should it? All right, out of the back first, $281,000. Multiply that by times 2, and we get the sales from the main trailer. Then all we gotta do is gun it and flick that trailer around towards the back end, just like that, and then it will sell. Awkwardly, but it will sell. Yeah, see? Look, perfectly fine. I do find it interesting that it leveled itself and actually moved the trailer, like the semi-trailer. That's really interesting. So not bad after all of that. Whatever 281,000 times 3 is, that's what we profited off of that. Super duper good. We've got that again. And I think one of the things that we'll do before the final harvest is upgrade that combine harvester. We got the New Holland CH770. She's party. But you know what's better? The other one, the big one. I forgot what it was called. CR11. There you go. Last sell over here. And let me tell you what. Cut sugar beets have made us very rich. Now, we spent a lot of time and a good amount of money working on getting all of them done. But man, it's been worth it. Look at that. We have become a millionaire twice over thanks to cut sugar beets. Man, 2.8. We got $2 million, over $2 million just from cut sugar beets. That's awesome. So what we're going to do is head back over. I need to go to the store, and we are going to deliver our combine harvester to the main store, because I'm going to give me a new one. Oh, yeah. I'll never understand why whenever you get really close to a vehicle, they slam on brakes. Not when you get really close in front of them. That makes sense. Behind them. When you get really close behind them, they slam on brakes, brake checking you. Whoever at Giants thought that was a funny ha-ha thing to do, it sucks. And I died. Let's bring this over here real quick so we can get rid of, well, that crash was on me, wasn't it? Let's get rid of the header. Let's get rid of the combine. That gives us a little bit of money, but nothing too crazy. But the money's not going to be any good to anybody after, well, much of this. So let's find ourselves something cool to use. Oh, well, maybe not a CR1090 or a CR11, but you know, CR1090, not bad. Let's see. I think we're running, what is it, Continentals on here? Hey, got some duals. I like that. Heck yeah, man. And then we need to figure out the configuration. Number one's pretty good for me. Number one's feeling good. Let's get that. Let's find ourselves a header for it, and then it'll be time to fast forward probably until spring so that we can harvest. Oh, never mind. Base game's got a header that's absolutely perfect for what I want. Sweet. I'm going to do something that I probably should have done a while ago because this map is just insane when it comes to any type of traffic or anything like that. Let's go find ourselves this, and bam! Now no more traffic. Perfect. All right, let's go get this thing parked up, and then I'm just going to go babysit the flower for the next few months. We'll see you in the spring. Well, a quick pick me up when it comes into January. We're still pushing forward, and I'm monitoring what's going into here. We have currently 280 or 278,000 liters of the flour. Flour Simulator's doing great. Let me tell you what. I've been trying to kind of fast forward time a little bit, but things are not going as fast as I want them to. We can literally upgrade everything as much as we want, and it's not going to hurt anything. So I am just going to keep upgrading that. There we go. Level 8 should be good enough. And then we need to find our grain mill. There we go. And where is it? There it is. I hate because the numbers change everything. And then I'm just going to upgrade this all the way again. Money doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. It's all good. There you go. I overdid it. Crap. Ooh, I also don't have much money left. 246,000. Yikes. Well, here we are in February now after upgrading everything. That is all done. It does seem like the oil mill is not running the way that I would want it to, I guess is the word to use there. It's a little bit slow. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's bring this all over to the truck. Push, 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 and then because we've now gotten everything, we can actually take this and go sell it all. Yeah. Another thing I'm gonna do here is just push this stuff over to that side, and we go drive forward. You deserve that. There you go. Well, that was fast, man. All right, 400. We've only lost 5 liters, which is great. 431,995 liters. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, talk about Flower Simulator. Bring it on. Yeah. Where are we taking this? Trading depot, grocery store. Is there no bakery? I don't. Which one's the bakery? So good news. Bakery's not on here. But I know where the bakery is. It's right here. So what I need to do, there it is I need to tag the place. And then we need to jump back in this truck so we can make our way over there. It is kind of neat driving through here in the wintertime. You got snowmen everywhere. There was snow on the ground, but it is now gone. Maybe we'll get a little bit more tonight. It is saying that it is super duper cold, so hopefully. I don't even know if I just took the right turn or not. I am making a big assumption here. Looks like this assumption's gonna pay off, which is great. Also, this truck, the TLX, the Mac. Ooh, you know, it is what it is. It turns great. It's fantastic. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I'm a little bit curious why the productions don't show up, but it is what it is. I think I updated this. It just recently came out with an update. I don't actually remember if I updated it or not. So this is only going to take a little bit. So what we're going to have to do is, there we go, start overloading. So overload, and it's probably not going to take a bunch of this. Yeah, there we go. Did not take a lot. How much did we make? 137,000. Not amazing. I'll say that. How much does it cost to buy this place? Because we have to. 50 grand. All right. That'll work. And then now we can take a look and see what? It holds 65,000. That's it. Oy. How's about we do this? Let's just upgrade this as much as we can. And then by the time we've upgraded it all, then we should be able to store more. Yeah. Don't have enough money. All right. So then we can take that, go down here, take our bread, set that to selling, and we're not going to be making cake, so we won't worry about that. And then we'll unload the rest of it, and then we'll just take the rest of this flour and sell it somewhere. So let's figure out where we're going to do that. Well, nice and easy decision. Betty Joe's Trading Depot. The most money right now, and it just happens to be right beside our main farm. Well, we don't have a whole lot. I thought we were gonna have more than this. I upgraded the bakery so much that it actually holds so much. Holy cow! 390,000 liters. So we basically got 41,000 liters left to sell. Not terrible. It's not as much as I was expecting to have. Here we go. Let's go ahead and sell this over here. Bring it here, and we should get our trigger. There it is. Unload, and we get a little bit extra cash. So that's good. Playing money, 87,000. I will take that. Our bakery is, what's the bakery up to? Level 6? I want to sell this stuff like as soon as possible. Don't have enough money now? What happened? Oh, it was 80 grand. Oh, that'll do it, won't it? It's probably still going to be February, so March or April before the fields are ready to go. They look ready to harvest, however, they are way too cold. So maybe go one more day and see what we can get into. And we're ready! Welcome to March. I have upgraded again the bakery. We could do it one more time for 95,000, although we would not have a lot left when it came to workers. Plus, if I hadn't spent all my money, I could have bought another combine harvester, which should that should have been number one priority. Let's all be honest here. So I need to get in here, and I need to get a little bit of work done. Let's enable fast farming, because we're definitely gonna have to be doing that. Harvest is gonna be a minute. So we'll set it and forget it, just like we were cooking something in an air fryer. Love it. Don't ever turn anything on and forget it. Don't set and forget. Pay attention to it. You know, looking at all this, we're definitely gonna have to go for another combine harvester, especially if we want to get all this done in a timely manner. So I think one of the things to do, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not gonna take forever to do this, but I just kind of want it. And I want to do something fun. And well, I'm crazy. So that means we're going to have to find money and start borrowing. I think what we're going to need is about 700,000 to 800,000 in dollars. So let's just take out a $500,000 loan to start with. See what happens. That's not going to be enough. Maybe that. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get out here in the field and let's get a little bit of carting done. Now, I don't remember how to open it up. There we go. You know what? We'll kick that out. Why not? We're only going to be carting on one side anyway. Let's go here. We'll let this empty out. And while we do that, we need to get another combine. Because we're using kind of a C&H setup, I think it would be really fun to go through and find a case combine. Maybe keeping it with the base game. Ah, here we go. This will be perfect. So this is the 9250 base game right here. Let's see. We'll go with Continental duals. That works for me. Perfect. There's that. We need the header to go along with it, but not that one. I'm so excited to show you what I got. $556,000 worth of stuff. You betcha. Put this here. Hire the worker. Just go. Do your thing. You spilled some. Come on. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I hope that it's big enough. I don't know. But I thought it was going to be unfolded when I bought it. I really did. So I'm going to have to get this, then unfold it. Yeah, then we got to unfold it. So the header trailer kind of pops out of there. There we go. Detach. Please detach. Oh, goodness gracious. That took way too long. Try to... Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Some of the buttons are a little bit weird because this was like a first iteration. So when I press the left on the D-pad, it just turns on the rear lights. The beacon still works. The right turn signal works. And I don't remember any of the other ones. Anyway, it's all messed up. But it should work just fine for what we're wanting to do today. We should be A-okay. Also, you know exactly where I'm going. Hey, can we get out the other side? Do I have to drive all the way through here? Where are we at? Right here. Yeah, we got to drive out of there. But we'll crank a left. Right. So if you are curious, this is the Midwest. I believe it's actually not just the Midwest. I'm pretty sure this is the version for everybody, the lizard version. Oh, look at that. That field's supposed to be ready. It's not ready yet. That is really, really unfortunate. Can we make it ready? Yeah, there you go. I mean, what? Sorry, I was ready the whole time. This is an 18 meter, 18.2 or 3 meter to be specific. That is 60 feet. There it is. Yeah, the Lizard Legacy Premium 60 footer. He's a big boy. It's also going to help us get this done quicker than we would have. So there's a lot to do over here. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and unfold the harvester itself and get out here with it. What a field. Oh my goodness. There's so much going on with it. Let go. There you go. We'll bring it around. We'll make sure that our straw swap is enabled, although we're going to do something for that as well. Got that. Let's go ahead and fold up the header, please. There you go. And we'll double check. Enable straw swath. Perfect. And fast farming, naturally. And then we got to figure out where to cut into the field. I think down here. Is it when I reverse? It's when I reverse the right trigger cast. Oh, so maybe just don't get a hold of the mods that I've got because this isn't working right. The tail lights don't even work. The reverse lights come on when I brake. That is golden. I love that. That's fantastic. All right. At least dropping the header and turning it on is the same button. That's a good thing. We want to run 2 passes, I think, at the top of the bottom. For how much we've got, 3 probably would be. I mean, 2's probably going to be more than enough with this header. Yeah, we'll run 2. Why not? Oh, baby. Look at that big old thing of straw swath right there at the end. That's a bunch. That's too much. That stupid turn signal comes on whenever I back up. That's hilarious. So because we have all of this, we are also going to have to figure out some type of header or a baler thing. I think there's a 20-meter windrow baler. We'll check that out, see if that's something that we can get involved with. It's going to be a bunch of bales, and I don't even know if we could sell that many. Also, we have this right here at the very end. We missed a bit of it. Boop, got it. It's still so funny. You back up, and it's like, we're turning right. Thank goodness this is not the way it got fixed quickly. All right, we got our baler. It costs $226,000. But it's going to be awesome, and I really hope it works. Quick update on everything that we have harvested so far. You can see farmland 3 and 4 almost done. Our CR90 over there is doing great. CR90, CR1090. Over here, I mean, doing just fine. Don't get me wrong. It's just such a big field. It's insane. Fortunately, it's soybeans, so we don't have to, cart. Even with a combine harvester, it holds 100,000 liters. We don't have to cart every 2 minutes. It's fantastic. I've actually been playing a lot right before 25 comes out. I've been playing a lot on Xbox with like realistic mods. I'm not playing realistic. Don't get me wrong there. I'm still playing the game the way that it is, but I'm not cheating or anything like that. And it took me 4 hours to do a normal sized field the other day. I thought I was going insane. While everybody does their thing, I'm gonna see if I can do a bit of carting. I don't think I'm gonna be able to jump in here in time. Might have to do it from the other side, but let's see. Back it up, turn it on. There you go. I mean, we get a little bit in there. Oop, get out of there. Let's see here. I know we've got a silo around here somewhere, right? We do have this one. This is a great silo, base game-ish. But I think I'm going to go with the smaller ones. Modded, and kicks it out a little bit quicker. Don't have to sit around forever waiting. Get it out of there. Come on. Please. There we go. I just realized you guys haven't seen the baler I got yet. Oh, it's awesome. We're just going to fly through, and the bells are going to go pull, 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 pull. It's going to be fun. The only problem is I need this tractor for it. And none of the other ones will work. All right, speaking of working, this is gonna work a-okay right here. Let's get up to speed. There it is. And set it. Perfect. All right, that should get everything out of there. And then after this, we will take this combine harvester and put it over on our canola. And I don't think we're gonna have to unload for that entire field. Shouldn't anyway, shouldn't. All right, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to bring it down here so that I can offload right as I get done. Let's put that there, and then we jump in here, and as soon as it gets to the end, we fire the worker or slam on brakes. Let's see what happens. It fired them for us, all right, so we slam on the brakes, back it up like the worker would, and then all I got to do is back up to this. Ha-ha, he's working. Let's double check here. How are we doing? Just putting a dent in the field, man. This is why you go with a 60-foot header. Although it's modified quite a bit. 1 of 3 fields completed. Next one is canola, where we don't. Yeah, the top of that building looks like it's been beat up. That's so cool. A little bit of realism to it. Hey, I like that. That's awesome. Oh, there's the trees. I don't remember what I was saying. We really need to go get that baler. It's awesome. I can't wait to show you guys. Uh-oh, CR1090 wait, CR1090? I'm driving the CR1090. What? Is 80% full? Where? There's no way. AI worker CR1090. That's false. That's fake news, brah. What? Why did it name it that? That's so dumb. Ha ha! All right. Well, the good thing is I think we could probably catch up to it. So let's find our combine. There we go. That's not a combine. This is a truck. But I think we could probably catch up to it quickly enough before it overdoes it. So let's bring this down to 19 miles an hour. Don't jackknife, don't jackknife. Sweet. And then we should just be able to cart. Hopefully. Actually, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do that or not. Because I don't know if the auger's long enough. Can we do it? Spin 'em around. I don't know if the base game one's long enough. It ain't coming out. I'm not close enough. There it is. I don't know why that took forever, but it did. Oh, it's not gonna be long enough. No! All right, well, at least we can make it to the end. I'm gonna have to back up to it. Man, he's cutting through this field, though. Check that out. Yeah! All right, where's our other one? There they are. We are ready to set this on a worker. We have done a little bit, because this is a square field, I just kind of run around it twice, but the last bit, we just hire a worker. Sweet, got it. There we go. Oh, didn't get it quite right. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a mod around here somewhere for the case where it actually has a decent reach on the pipe, but to be fair, this one's probably going to be fine. Do I still have a mod? Potential yield is 68,000, 69,000, 67. It's in there, man. It's in there. So we should be good. Shouldn't have to run that again. The harvester should just do the rest of it, I think. All right, next up, let's swap these out because I need this because there's something super awesome over there. Oh, catch it. If you missed it, I don't know what to tell you, man. Is that, oh, there it is again. I'll quit messing with you. We got the New Holland 20 meter. Yeah. It's going to be perfect for the 13 meter header that we've got over here because those are, I don't know, with the swath, maybe 15 to 16 meters. It's not too bad. However, the problem is going to be for that 18 meter header that we've got. I don't know if 20 is enough to get both. It's going to be pushing it, faux show. Let's drop that there. And then we will find our New Holland here. Grab this header, and at the very least, let's go ahead and hit this field and go ahead and bale it up. I wanted to get the 20 because I rarely use the 20 meter. Like, it's just not been something that I've done. Let's change it to 240 centimeter. There we go. That's what I want. I don't know. It's just one of those, like, you know what? Let's just go all out. For the last one, I mean, what you're watching right now, this is the last Let's Play that I'm going to record. The last episode for Farming Simulator 22. It's the last time I'm playing for fun for you guys. So, it's got to kind of be worth it, right? Kinda. All right, working speed, they suggest 20. I've got it set on 20. Let's turn it on and go. We'll see if this is good enough. I know that... Oh, nope. Yep, we already ruined it. There's a bit right there. There it is. That we have to be careful about how fast we go. Let's see. That still seems like a little bit too much. 12, we are right on the edge of what it can pick up. So that's good for now. Bells should start to pop out like it's going out of style soon. Well, we're not really going fast enough for that, are we? Kind of miss the old crazy modded stuff from back in the day. Wait a minute now. I forgot about the variable pickup width balers. Yo! I want to use this instead. It's going to tweak out. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to use that, but I didn't really think too much about it when I made the decision. We want to use the variable pickup width balers. Where's it? Nope, that's ultimate. Haha, here we go. We could go for all kinds of stuff here. Unfortunately, the New Holland baler's not in here, which kind of stinks, but we do have case, which is all right. We're using Continental. Looks like that's not going to be an option. Michelin works for me, and I think everything else about this baler also works for me. So we'll grab that. We'll back up to it. CR1090's completed their task. Who? Oh. Well, you did complete it, didn't you? And our worker up here seems to be doing A-okay. They are blinking again. What is going on there? Oh, I don't actually know why. They're just working. This should be the last time we need this combine harvester specifically. So let's take it here and drop it there because there's no way it's getting back in here. Perfect spot for it. And we'll fold up just enough so that I can get in here. And it looks like that is in the perfect place for me to just do this. Little good old-fashioned double dump, if I do say so myself. That should dump there, and then it dumps over into that. Oh, that's awesome. That is very cool. Very cool indeed. Perfect. All right, that's your face isn't allowed to fold while the auger's out. Fold it up, baby, and park it and be good and done. There you go. One down. So now back to this. Let's unfold, and I've got to pull up the menu here. So we need to change bale sizes to 240. That's what I want. And then we need to also, it says turn on the baler. So just we have the default pickup mode, toggle working mode. There we go. So we have bonus pickup, extended pickup, virtual windrower. What's virtual windrower? I don't know. But that seems to be working. So we'll stick with that. Actually, you can turn and see exactly where it's going to go. That's not too bad. Let's see. Extended virtual windrow. I don't know what the difference is. Well, it turns out virtual windrow is the one that I want. So we'll keep it on there. I don't know if it's going to work for us whenever we get over into everything else, but this is what I wanted. This is great. This is that wild and crazy working with stuff. Love it. Yay! Hey! All right. And then we gun it through here, and we should be able to make a whole bunch of bales. These are just going to be popping out like it's nothing. One of the funny things we could have done was used a baby baler for this. That would have been ridiculous. Super funny. Should have done it. I missed a little bit. It's all right. I do wish that we could see where this picks up. There are a couple balers out there that will show you where this works. This is really going to be meant for other stuff other than what we're using. And do I have mods that this would work better with? Sure do. But I want to do it this way. Let's see how many bales we get off of this one field. At the end of this field, we've got 56 bales. And don't those look cool? Don't you worry. I have a super unrealistic and fun way to pick them up. What, did you think I didn't? You're insane. Speaking of insane, I don't know how the combine harvester's doing. 70%. All right. Well, I don't know. I may be able to do this. I don't know. How about this? How about we open up this this window here at the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll just keep an eye out and just kind of watch it. Whenever it gets back to the other side of 9, 10, 11, that's when I will jump back in. Until then, let's see. Let's jump this down and go. Yeah. Let's make some more bales. Oh, crap. Slow down, dude. I wanted to reset the bell counter. Beep. Yeah. All right. I think we've accidentally made one or two more, but that'll be all right. Actually, no. I think we didn't. We should be A-okay. I wanted to see exactly how many bales we get off of each field, not just this or that or anything like that. I wanted to see how we do here. I'm also a little bit concerned about the other field because we'll get out to here. Well, I don't know. We should be okay. It looks like we'll be all right. I still don't know what the working width is on this thing, but I think it'll be enough. You know what? I am fairly positive I forgot to do the update mass equals false on here, although I do have a mod that should do that to everything. You know, I do find it interesting that quite a few of the mods that I use are Yoast modding mods, which are just ridiculous. It's so much fun to use his mods. Let's bring this around. We got another 87,000 here. Put it about right there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this will be fine. Just from looking down here, I mean, look at this. We were right here whenever we unloaded, and he's done all of that. What? Just an absolute insane amount. That's so cool. Get a nice quick unload and get back on the road. Go, go, go. We can move this out of the way. Because this field does not have a top pass, I think what I may end up doing on the next one is running one at the top. Although, judging by everything here, I don't know if we need to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it anyway, though. The way that it looks like we only have, like, what, 2 more passes to go? So this would be about here, and then the second one would be about here. If the worker doesn't mess around, it's only 2 more, and it's basically perfect for this field. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna do it this way just so I don't right turn signal. So dumb. Put that there. I think the worker, I don't know, that looks a little bit like 20 meters to me. All right, so there's some more bales. Boom, boom, boom. We got 22 off of that field. Not that too wild and crazy. Let's reset that bell counter one more time, and we'll get over here to this field and see what kind of trouble we can get into. I still don't know how I'm going to do this, and I don't know how wide the pickup is, so I don't know if I can get both lines or not, but I'm certainly going to try. So let's hit that, and then put this about where I think the middle is, and it's not going to work. What else won't work is this. Look at that. Just a little sliver left. Oh, boy. All right, so if this is the issue we're having here, what I need to do is come up with some kind of way to make the front bring other in. So what if we did this? What if we did this? I'm going to put this here, and then we're going to set that there. Let's jump back into windrows and see what kind of trouble we can get into here. Let's see. There. Windrows. And we need one that goes on the front. Aha! Front windrow right here. That's a 10 meter. Honestly, we need like a 1 meter and it'll work perfect. Is that the smallest one? I think 10 is the smallest one. Let's go with case. Sure, working lights. Let's make it look like it's supposed to belong because, you know, I mean, it's case and everything. Where's the red? I think you can see my genius. So the idea here is going to... Oh, why is it not picking up? There we go. So the idea here is to bring from one side in, because if I can't be in the middle... Ah, crap, I did this the wrong way. I wasn't even thinking. Crap! And I can't upgrade it because I don't have enough money. Crap! we need more money. Let's borrow a little bit more. There we go. Come over here, get this, go to there, boom, 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 click, click, click. It's still not gonna be exactly what I want, though. I made a mistake is what I did. Well, I think we're going to be running back and forth because this thing is going to be useless. Oh, well. At least this put everything almost in the same line. Could have been worse. Got that. We'll drop it off. Stupid turn signal. And we'll bring this over one last time. Let's kick the header off. I'll do better next time. I wanted to put this around towards the front to see if everything would fit in the very front of this trailer. It should, and it would save me a little bit of time when it comes to unloading. There we go. We're going to have to get out of this field. So we put that there. What do you mean detach while something not a thing? So just for funsies, we are going to have a little bit of fun with this, the baler. Now, a lot of ways back when, I think at this point, maybe close to a year ago, a good close friend sent over the enhanced tractor pack. What do we have, 59,000? Let's give ourselves a little bit more than that. We're going to need a little bit extra cash. We're not going to buy, we're just going to lease, but I do want it. Let's see, let's set it for about right here. There. So I have a mod called the Enhanced Tractor Pack. What it is, it's a mod pack that's got all of the base game tractors. I also have the Enhanced Planter Pack too, which is epic. So all the base game stuff is in here. What we want to do is we want to find something that's going to work great for Case and or New Holland. Let's see, we were running a New Holland T8, so let's do the same thing here. We could bump this up a bit. So you can see it's got 1,000 horsepower. I got a mod that doubles horsepower, so it's actually got 2,000 horsepower. I go 60 miles an hour, which is just the most ridiculous thing ever. And we can actually take a look and see all of that listed down below. Now, another thing that I would really like to do is go with like this, for example. The JCB goes 10 miles an hour faster, but I think it will be fine. So I'm going to go all the way there. We got our Continental Twins. That's going to keep us nice and planted to the ground. And body color, just to say we did it. I tried to buy it. It did not work. There you go. A toothpaste tractor. You can't say I didn't try it. Let's turn it on. Let's enable our fast farm and set the cruise. Because we're not going to be able to pick up everything, at least being able to pick up one side twice as fast should produce the same amount of bales. And I would say we are doing that. Oh, slow it down. There we go. We're good. As a matter of fact, I can actually come through here and save myself a little bit whenever we get down towards the end. Perfect. Bam. And so we are going to be making bales. What is that? 10, 11 bales, 12 bales now. Oh, boy. That's funny. That is really funny. So now, we may not be able to pick it up twice as fast because we're picking up 2 rows, but we can pick it up twice as fast because we're going twice as fast. Yeah. Love it, man. I love it. All right, let's see how we can do here. I'm going to guess well over 100 bales off of this field. And say well over, I don't know, 115. Well, if I'm honest, we haven't done, well, maybe close to half. I'm not sure if we've done half of it yet. However, I've up to 95 bales. I am very confident in saying that this is going to be more than 115 or 25 or whatever I said. It's going to be a lot. So there's 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I mean, that we're making, okay, maybe I was one ahead of myself, but we're making the bales that fast. So much fun. Let's go. Coming up the very end, I was way off. There's 186, 7, 8. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of bales. There's 190. There's a little bit of straw left in here. Would it be one of my videos if I didn't cheat in the last bale? Not even close. There we go. 190 and a bit of an extra one. Yeah. Now we got to pick up all these bales. We need to take everything that we've got. We need to sell it. All of our products have been sold, I think. How's everything going over here? Sunflower. There's a little bit of canola left, so we'll have to figure out how to get rid of that. I don't actually know. Can we get it out of there? I don't think we can. So I'm going to utilize a tool from a placeable production kind of pack thingy. It's a pretty sweet setup. Check this out. Oh, and I got stuck. Where's the train? If the train's going to come through here soon, I'm just going to leave this here. Let's see. Don't see the train down through there. Train would be coming up through here. Do not see it anywhere. I kind of want to wait on it. All right, there is a train. Is this my train that we're waiting on here? It disappeared. I would hope it would be because the other train is at the bottom of the map. So it has to be this one, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's going to happen. Oh, go. I think I've zoomed in about 1 million times. Ooh, hey. All right, let's bring that back out. There it comes. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be so much fun. Hurry up. Maybe in the next farming simulator game, the train will go a little bit faster than 49 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Don't run away with it. Give me back my baler. Where is it? There it is. Hey, can I get over there? There we go. I mean, could have been worse. So this is what we're going to use, the mobile bell cell point. We need to put that down there. And actually, we could probably use 2 of these, just depending on how many bells we've got. Let's do that, slow ourselves down, and we will drop down to the ground. Then we take these and just kind of put them in here. I don't actually know how I'm gonna do this. Let's put one there and one over here. There we go. Boom, boom. And then we pick it up. And hopefully I don't hit bumps to where it makes me jump around. This should hypothetically sell the bales as we, number one, get close, or number two. Yep, there we go. I don't know if I can just drive right past it. Yeah, it disappeared. All right. Yeah, it's actually selling at both sell points, which is great. It's not enough, though, because I'm going to go way faster than this. Can we fit 2 more in there? Is that a possibility? Can we do... Oh, crap. Do I have too many? Don't tell me I've got too many. I want more! Uh-oh. Did the other one go under the ground? Raggy. There we go. We get that. And one more. There we go. All right. Now I should be able to just drive past them. Yes, this is great. Bam, bam, bam. So it's like 3 or 4 bale sales. But it's working. So this is how we're going to sell the bales that we made. We just drive past with this thing. I tried to make it other than like the driving fast with the combine harvester and the baler. You could do all of this no matter what platform you're on. It doesn't really matter. If you want to go fast and sell all your bales, you could do that and it works. Can I drive straight past these and they all sell? Oh, I did it! Oh, that one kicked into the air and it's still sold! Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. So, we'll keep going through here. Boom, ba-boom, boom, boom, ba-doom, 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 boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum. And there we go. There is a decent amount of things sold, and we are good there, even though that green numbers are still going to keep popping up because we sold a lot. And it's still going to keep going, isn't it? Yep, sure is. That's going to go on for like ever. We've got more here. I did take a turn a little bit too quick, and one of my bell cell thingies jumped out. So I'm going to have to be careful about that. Don't drive too fast. I probably could have picked something else. The only thing is you can't like strap these down. Well, I guess you could maybe, but the strap goes like that way. It's really awkward. I don't know how to explain it. Nonetheless, you can't strap them down. Like there's nothing you can do to strap these things down. All I could do is try and put them in a way where they're just gonna be smushed in there, which I think we're doing. Yeah. Kinda. Just waiting for him to pop. Lost another one. Just been having too much fun with it, man. There we go. Never seen a baby bale fly so high. You know what I guess I could do? I guess I could get another one of these and put it in like the front. Nah, it's too easy. Heading into the last little bit right here, at least before we start to sell all of our crops. And we get our bell cells. Sweet. Absolutely super sweet. Oh, this little green thing. Oh no, I'm gonna lose them all. Come back, little baby bell. I'm gonna get you. Well, I gave in. I gave in to what it was needing, and that was a friend. As well as the 3 in the back. Now we have 5. Gonna be equally terrifying and terrible, but should be able to sell super. Oh no! Come on. Well, the good thing is, as they move, crap, as they move, the bills that they encounter will sell. Oh, you know, I guess I could just go through and just place a bunch of these down, and it would sell all the bells. If I had the money. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. I'm not gonna do it, but that'd be so dumb. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, put it in here. There you go, right about there. Nope, yep. This is extremely difficult. I don't know what bone in my body said that this would be a good idea. As long as I don't kick up one of the bells, I'm okay. There's that, and then we ride. Let's do it. back and forth. One more change to the way all of this is done. Let's drop these. Let's see. Let's detach the back. Let's detach the front. We'll bring this here. I want to change up the wheel option. Oh, I can't customize it because I leased it. Crap. Now, we could do this again. See? All you got to do is change your New Holland. You'll be good. Let's see if this will work. This tractor is a lot more bouncy than the New Holland was. However, I could get closer to the bell, which allows me to sell them a little bit faster. But I'm also going 10 miles an hour faster as well. And it's a little bit more top heavy. So if I take a turn too fast, it's not going to take it flat. Oh no. It's going to take it incredibly dangerously. That's how it's going to take it. I'm going to try and pick some of these up at the very end. The baler, man, I tell you what, we were just kicking them out like it was going out of style. Oh, man. Just ran into that one. My life flashed before my eyes. All right, there's that. We got it all cleaned up. Let's go up and down. All right, we're at $270,000. Let's see what we're at the end. Well, $431,000 in the bag. We do have to pay back some of that because we have decided to buy a bunch of stuff that we don't need. Yes. But, hey, at least this is done. No more bills! Let's go ahead and return that. Let's return that. Let's return that, and then we're going to come in here and sell these because we don't need them anymore, and it's a lot easier to track them down after you bought more than one. Because you know where it's at. There you go. And that stuff up in the green in the top right-hand corner, that's going to keep going for a long time. So let's just not even try. I'm going to put a few things away, and then it's going to be time to sell all the crops that we just harvested, and then it's going to be time to go home. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, go, get in front of it. Crap, didn't work. One of the things I'm going to do here is avoid production chains. So here we are at the milling group. Slow it down. And we're going to sell. We may as well just sell everything here. Soybeans are first, and that money is climbing. Man, I love to see that money coming in. The bill sales are still going at the top. I'm going to crash the game because it just won't stop. And then the oat cells, let's get that as well. Very cool, very cool, very cool. There we go. Don't know how much money that was, but hey, we're doing all right. I got a $790,000 loan, so we need to pay that back. Let's see, can I do this? Yeah, one-handed on the delete key. Go. All right, so now we're at 1.4 million. Not too bad at all. We've got one more crop, I believe it is, to sell, and I think there's actually 2 crops in there, though. Can I drive on this? No, I can't. It did not work. No, for some reason, I was thinking I had 4,000 liters of something left hanging around, but I don't remember what it was. So maybe I didn't just have 4,000 liters of something sitting around. I'm kind of still going through here. Oh, I think that's it. All right, canola it is then. And some more sales there. It was just, I don't know, about 100,000, something like that. Usually it would show up at the top, but it has not. Sadly. And also, sadly, that's kind of it. This was kind of a fun little mini series. The map is a great time. This is such just a classic farming simulator map, and if you're playing on it, please let me know. I hope you have enjoyed your time on this map, and I hope that for all of you guys that are still playing on Xbox Ones and PS4s, that you find many more hours of fun to come from this map here. Millstown, baby, yeah! A couple stats for you, for those of you that like some of that stuff. We've gotten 2 hours 43 minutes on this play session. I've played quite a few times. Almost 16 hours on this one, which is not a ton, but hey, I mean, it's still not bad, right? We still got all that going at the top too. It's so dumb. But with that, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on Millstown. Thank you for enjoying this series. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. If you're new and join to go have fam. Double check that notification bell. That way, whenever I do fun stuff like this, where you're not expecting something, well, you get to enjoy it and see it first. All that being said, have a great day. Have an awesome day. And we'll see you later.